Take a minute, take a day, doesn't matter anyway. If this is what you think you need, then work until your fingers bleed. Looking out with hollow eyes can make it hard to sympathize. Dig another darker hole for all the things you can't control.
We are live on IWTV. This is DOA, airing of the grievances. My name is Cody Von Whistler, and back by my side is my co-host with the most, Sid Asylum.
I am so happy to be back, and we have got a stacked show tonight. We have the DOA tag team titles.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's DOA airing of grievances. How we doing, everybody?
And this awesome show is all possible thanks to the fine folks at Cummings Insurance Agency.
And ring announcer, and it's fitting that this show is called Airing of Grievances. I'll be transparent with y'all. I wear a lot of hats, both in and out of DOA, and I wasn't here last month because I'm one of the organizers for the Dr. Mario World Championship, and I needed to be out in Ohio. But I've noticed something. Whenever I'm not here, some people think they can do whatever they want. As general manager in DOA Pro Wrestling, I expect every champion to be a fighting champion. And Caden Cassidy decides, we'll let 5 people fight me next month. That's cowardly. And I've already discussed that with him. And then there's the Academy. They stole a Pokemon card. They're too busy with their nose in their books to even know what the hell a Pokemon is. But the biggest pain in my ass is the Bash Brothers. First, they steal the tag team championships. Then they win them. And it seems anytime they need to defend them, just something happens just to roll the dice in their favor. Well, I've had enough of that. So tonight, the Konami Code and the Bash Brothers will fight in a DOA Asylum cage match in our main event. But first, I've got a match to get you guys started. We ready? We ready for some wrestling?
Yeah.
This side's still thinking about it, but majority rules, so here we go. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall and is sponsored by Whelan's Irish Pub. Introducing first.
Said you're back, and I feel bad. The boss man cut you off.
How dare he?
You knew what this was. Hey, the action is so intense tonight.
Introducing the Lucha Ghoul, Sonico.
Like I was saying, the action is so intense tonight. JB wanted to jump right into the things, and what a way to start this off.
Former DOA Grand Champion. Not often do you get the opening match as a former dominant champion like Sonico.
Sonico, like you said, former DOA Grand Champion. But tonight we'll have his ghoulish hands full going up against a wrestler who's been making a name for himself. First it was some pre-show action, but lately he has just been on the card dominating. Tonight it would be a very big, impressive victory for Derrick Shaw if he's able to pull one off against the Lucha Ghoul, but once again, that's easier said than done.
Introducing his opponent.
Like the crowd pan.
Yeah, we're fancy.
The inmates of the Asylum getting ready for our opening contest.
Introducing a graduate of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo, Derrick Shaw.
There is one thing, and one thing only I'm liking about Derrick Shaw right now, and that is that hair.
Oh, I like more than one thing about Derrick Shaw. He's got good hair, and he can back it up in the ring. A student of the Phlex Dojo.
DOA legend is the head trainer, Tony Kazina.
Oh, yeah. Tony Kazina, Bad Luck Fale. There's some good names to train under. Let's see if it will be enough for Derrick Shaw as he's going up against the Lucha Ghoul. As always, Shaw keeping it cool, calm, and collected. And little slapping on the thighs, baby. And yet, even while screaming at the top of his lungs, he's still somehow keeping it cool.
He better be keeping it cool if he wants to get one over on Sonico. Look, Sonico even looks even cooler. You know who sits like that? Raven.
Ooh. Quote the Lucha Ghoul, nevermore. Referee Buddy Roth is going to have his hands full in our opening contest here. And this is, can't stress enough, this is starting things off with a banger.
I'm surprised Buddy Ruth even, has a job. Many people don't know this. He's actually the heir to the Baby Ruth version. He is the Baby Ruth.
So he doesn't need this. This is a passion project.
This is a passion project.
So I like that about him.
You know what I don't like? Doesn't give any free chocolate.
Rude.
I have a sneaking suspicion that they're in the pockets.
I'll let you reach in Buddy's pockets during intermission. Right now, the Lucha Ghoul taking his sweet time, getting to his feet. You got to think he's playing mind games in the opening moments here.
He's being a little bit spooky.
A little bit.
They're always saying you got to give him something spooky.
As Derrick Shaw showing the Lucha Ghoul that he's got the love of the inmates, but I don't think Sonico really cares.
Oh, Sonico does not care at all what the fans think or what they do.
I got to agree with you there. Sonico has been known to do whatever it takes to pull off a victory. That involves some of that dangerous mist as the inmates are chanting, "Daddy's home."
That's a really nice Sonico chant, but he doesn't care.
I'm sorry, they're chanting Daddy Shaw. But to be fair, Daddy is home. Daddy and Sonico locking up. I mean, Derrick Shaw.
My dad's home. I have to go.
Back from picking up scratchers and smokes. Derrick Shaw tossing Sonico to the corner like it ain't no thing. The strength advantage clearly in the corner of Shaw. But that will not stop Sonico from trying. Once again, oh, look at that. Look at that. Lucha Ghoul taking a little liberty there with the eye rake.
He had something in his eye and he helped him.
That's one way to put it.
Baby Ruth is helping him there too.
Great Slambino. I think the inmates now might be getting a little bit under the skin of the Lucha Ghoul.
Nonsense.
Sonico not a fan of the Daddy Shaw chants. Once again locking up, and these two are going right to the mat, and Shaw wasting no time applying that front face lock. Gator roll. Taking the Lucha Ghoul to the ropes. So not the wisest choice as Sonico now was in safety, but Shaw rolled him right back out.
Well, I guess that's one of the benefits of being the stronger man is you can really just do what you want in that situation.
Something that you must have experienced in your career, usually being the bigger and stronger of the two in the matchup, and moves like that will keep the bigger man in control and not afraid to leave his feet.
That move beat Hulk Hogan in the 80s.
That was too close. Look on Sonico's face right now, telling a story and a half as the Lucha Ghoul was a little bit shookathy after that big splash as Shaw runs into the corner, nobody home, but the Lucha Ghoul kicking that turnbuckle into the face of Derrick Shaw.
I don't think Shaw was ready for what Lucha Ghoul was going to do, which is anything he wants and anything he can.
It's often very hard for his opponents to be ready for him, as Sonico is known to pull from a wide variety of different tricks. And just like this, taking Shaw down and using his full body weight there.
He is working that trap, which really affects his whole left side. If he can really, really put some pain onto that trap, there's not much Derrick Shaw is going to be able to do.
He calls that the Admiral Akbar strategy. Once again, going back to the trap. And look at this, Sonico working that count. He knows he has 5 seconds to just bend the rules in his favor, and the Lucha Ghoul will do that flawlessly. Sonico pulling Shaw up. A few handful of hair there, but it's not oh, it wasn't stopping Shaw for the moment, but the Lucha Ghoul cuts him back down, and this is not where you want to be. On the receiving end of those big buzzsaw-like kicks from Sonico, you do not want to let him get going with them. Thankfully for Shaw, or luckily for Shaw there, Sonico only landing one before Shaw now taking the Lucha Ghoul into the corner.
You can hear those clubbing forearms from all the way back here.
Damn. Seems like every time Shaw gets a moment for a comeback there, the Lucha Ghoul is quick to cut him back down. Once again, Sonico staring into the eyes of the inmates here, just ever so ghoulishly, and oh no, Sonico's looking to fly here in their opening contest, but the strength on display as Daddy Shaw catches Lucha Ghoul. This is not where you want to be if you're Sonico. No.
He better be careful with those pants. They were a gift from Sonico's close and personal friend, David Schwimmer.
Would you stop? Once again, Sonico quick to cut Shaw down as the Lucha Ghoul looking to get him a head full of steam and takes Daddy Shaw down into the front row, taking a few inmates of the Asylum down with him.
This is showing why Sonico is the way he is and how Derrick Shaw is still a little green around the edges. If you get an opportunity where you can get one up on Sonico there, you can't just let him sit.
You can't. You cannot let Sonico catch his breath. Oh, watch out, kid.
There is always time to melt off children.
Sonico taking the Daddy Shaw sign from a fan and just... Oh, come on.
I saw him doing that at the Children's Hospital just a week ago.
Why were you at a Children's Hospital with a Daddy Shaw sign?
Oh, no, he does it with test results.
Oh, fair.
I think he works for the medical board.
I thought he worked for Mari, but...
Oh.
The inmates are trying to rally behind Shaw. They're trying their damnedest, and maybe it's enough as Shaw makes it up to the middle rope. The agility is amazing here as Shaw's now looking to send Sonico back down with a super suplex, but the Lucha Ghoul has that leg hooked.
Smart move by Sonico here.
Using his head. Now this might be, I think this might, correct me if I'm wrong here, I think this might be maybe a mistake on the part of Derrick Shaw, as he is the bigger and stronger man, getting up in that position there, left him vulnerable.
Pushed him down like he was Hans Gruber falling off Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh, come to California, get missile drop kick. Sonico, like I was saying a moment ago, I feel like as the bigger opponent here, Derrick Shaw shouldn't be hopping up to the middle rope there and putting himself in a very dangerous place, in a position that Sonico knows all too well. I mean, during your career, you were mostly, like I was saying earlier, you were mostly the bigger man in your matches. Mm-hmm. I mean, you alongside Bishop, I don't know if there was anyone who was taller than the two of you.
No. And usually when we went to the top rope, it's what cost us.
There you go. Yeah.
Derrick Shaw is too big to be going up there, but he wants to make the fans happy, and that's going to be his downfall.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, but also the bigger they are, the harder they are to kick in half, but that is not going to stop Sonico as he's winding up for a second buzzsaw kick to the chest, and I think Daddy likes it. Uh-oh. Sonico hitting the ropes, trying to get all the momentum he can, but Shaw catches that one. Head and arm.
Whoa!
Oh, he was not able to pick Sonico up and over with that head and arm suplex. Instead, transferred it into almost a power slam there. But that's not stopping Shaw as he's now got the butterfly.
I told you Sonico worked that trap. That whole left side is starting to get numb. He cannot get enough power to lift him up.
There you go. Maybe you spoke too soon.
Right side.
Touche. And send Sonico down to the mat in a very hard spine buster. Ooh, and that was very, very close here. Almost a look of disappointment on the face of Shaw. He's got to keep his cool. He's got to keep it going.
He's got to keep on Sonico. You cannot give him time to recover. That's a mistake you won't come back from.
Oh, dodges that big buzzsaw kick attempt. Sonico goes for a big right. And a huge judgment slam to Sonico.
I think that shocked Sonico. He did not see that coming.
Ooh, and I think that kick out shocked Derrick Shaw. I think he thought that was it.
Derrick Shaw. Smart move by Sonico rolling out.
Very, very wise. As a Lucha Ghoul cannot be pinned or submitted on the apron there, but that does leave you and your opponent in a very dangerous place there. But Sonico now holding on to that bottom rope for dear life.
Derrick Shaw's really got to give him a break here. He's on the road. Derrick Shaw has got to respect Baby Ruth and the rules.
Sonico pulled away from that bottom rope. I think Shaw might have the Lucha Ghoul right where he wants him as he's putting him up in a torture rack. Sonico fights his way out. Goes for the leg sweep. There's a huge, huge running kick to the head, and this might be all she wrote.
Oh.
If he wasn't done before, I think he is now. What a perfect buzzsaw kick, and Sonico hooks the leg, and Shaw somehow, I don't even know if that was intentional or if that was just the luck of the draw there.
That was rigor mortis if I've ever seen it, and I have.
The bottom rope connects with the foot of Derrick Shaw, breaking that pinfall attempt, and Sonico knows how close he was to winning this opening contest here at DOA airing of Grievances.
I think Sonico thought he moved him away from the ropes. He repositioned him at the last second, I think, to move him away, and it just wasn't enough.
He got one leg, not the other. And now Sonico hitting the floor. What is the Lucha Ghoul thinking here? Sonico heading under the ring there. And
is that Hornswoggle? No, no. It's a hockey stick.
It's the Goon. Him and Suave will share that studio apartment. Oh, come, oh, okay, all jokes aside. Sonico, you gotta be kidding me. Sonico has just pulled out a barbed wire wrapped crutch. Sonico has snapped.
Look at him just grabbing it.
Heir to the Baby Ruth franchise, just making the save there as the Lucha Ghoul was looking to destroy Shaw, but Shaw unknowingly just sent Sonico right into Buddy.
We need another ref out here to call a disqualification. Derrick Shaw has got to respect the referee's rules.
I don't think Shaw saw that one.
Burning hammer.
I don't think Sonico saw that coming. Shaw's got this one in the bag.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I hate to agree with you. The referee's not there. The fans, the inmates can count till the cows come home, but it's not official until one of the zebras makes this count.
We're in Portland. I'll give you $1 if they can count to 20.
Would you stop?
They did. They got to 16 and then.
Derrick Shaw checking on the referee. I don't even know if Shaw's aware that he sent Sonico flying into referee Buddy.
What is his plan here? To carry him to the back?
Trying to help him to his feet, trying to help things go through here. And Sonico with the mist and the schoolboy from hell. Damn it.
The winner of this match, Sonico.
He beat him so bad, Derrick Shaw threw up everywhere. This is disgusting. Derrick Shaw should be ashamed of himself.
You and I both know what happened. Sonico dug down into his book of tricks there, and once again, with that poison mist, Sonico walks away with another victory here in DOA. I think Shaw even knows what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have a huge card to come. We have a tag team tables match.
Oh.
Most Violent versus the Dregs. Drexel may finally get some redemption against the Dregs here.
It will be a long time coming after the former proteges turned their back on Drexel a couple months ago. Also in action tonight, we will see the verified champion, Steve Migs.
My boy, my Migs.
Your favorite guy who's been up to a whole lot of wacky antics since you've been gone, doing whatever he can to walk away, still the verified champion.
Do you know $4 of every Twitter blue goes straight to Steve Migs' bank account?
I hate you. And Migs. No, I don't. I'm just upset. I'm just upset for Derrick Shaw here. He had this match won. He had it in the bag, but unfortunately for him, the referee was down.
Well, he's got the respect of the fans, and that's how you pay your bills.
Allegedly. Also in action tonight, we will see the DOA Grand Champion Rebel Kell going up against Adriel Noctis.
And in the main event, the DOA Tag Team Championships on the line in an Asylum cage match.
Everybody watching on IWTV, thanks so much for watching wherever you are. Hope you're having a great time tonight at home, watching the best wrestling in the Pacific Northwest.
Hi, WTV.
This section, are we ready for wrestling? We didn't. All right, good. We got everybody on board. Let's do it. The following contest is sponsored by Grindhouse Graphics and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I thought IWTV was only for rating movies. I had a star rating at one point.
You're close.
Okay, good.
Better than that other website you went to.
Hailing from Seoul, South Korea, Drake Kwon.
The Quanster is a dominant force in the Pacific Northwest.
I mean, Quantumania is running wild, and it almost ran him to a DOA Pure Championship title reign a few months ago, but unfortunately for Drake Quan, Caden, Cassidy, and the rest of the Heels for Hire had other plans. Getting Quan disqualified along the way. He's not allowed to compete for the title for at least another 4 months-ish. I'm not sure about the total time frame, but that beatdown allowed the Heels for Hire to secure the Pure Championship the following night.
Quan knows, he's college educated.
Yeah.
He graduated with a bachelor's degree in quantonomics.
I thought you were going to go with quantum physics.
Too easy.
It's actually Scott Bakula there. It's Quantum Leap.
And introducing his opponent.
But tonight, Drake Quan has to turn his sights elsewhere, away from the Pure Championship title shenanigans, and he has to keep himself focused because he has one hell of a challenge, and that challenge is known as Abigail Warren.
Introducing La Brua, Abigail Warren.
Ever since finding her own path here in DOA, Abigail Warren has become a fan favorite of the inmates.
We were talking just before the show, and you kept mentioning how much you missed Mr. Ooh La La and everything that came with it. Of course, Mr. Ooh La La is Abigail Warren's previous manager.
Yep. He was always peeing on stuff.
He was always peeing on stuff, and that's probably why he's not around. Can never get out Ooh La La pee.
But tonight, it's Abigail Warren versus Drake Quan.
I would just like to briefly talk about Eric Wright's hats and shirt combination before we get too under. His hat says, "Okay, Booker," which is, and his t-shirt says "Homemade Gimmick Shirt."
I just like that he has no pants on. I think that's what ties it together.
It is very cold out, and he never wears pants.
Commitment. As the inmates are fully behind their gal, Abigail Warren, who sidesteps Drake Kwon and a little signature shenanigans to start things off.
My neighbor never wore pants, but he also had to introduce himself and say he was on the list when he moved in.
Collar and elbow tie-up. And a test of strength is underway. It's either one of these combatants' game here in this. But it looks like Drake Kwon getting the upper hand, taking Warren to the corner there, and referee Devin Campbell calling for the clean. Oh, almost a clean break. Rude.
Why are people booing him? See, this is uncultured people. In South Korea, that actually means you are number one. Number one.
It said number two, actually. He had two of them.
Yeah, well.
He's number one, she's number two.
Yeah.
I think Quan, it's only time will tell if he's going to regret playing the mind games here, trying to get into the skin of Warren as she just quickly counters it there, sending Quan to the corner. And a little sign language. Oh, no! A little swerve language. And now Quan, it seems to have backfired, as Quan is now throwing a little fit here.
I have never seen Abigail Warren this happy. Every show, happier, and it disgusts me more and more each time.
La Brouhaha is once again getting the fans behind her. And like you were saying a minute ago, Abigail Warren, you've never seen her this happy before. She's coming out and almost like sometimes in dinosaur spiked hoodies and things. And I can't stress enough that her opponents should not let that fool them. Just because she's coming out with this happy demeanor, having fun with the crowd, dancing around, she will still beat the hell out of her.
A switch turns where she'll come out dressed as a dinosaur, and then all of a sudden she will pick someone up and suplex them on their head, and then kind of do a little dance away, as dinosaurs were known to do.
Abigail Warren looking to leave her opponent extinct tonight, but once again, something easier said than done up against someone who's only, I believe he's only suffered one pinfall loss in his DOA career thus far.
Exactly, and you know what they always say, it's quality, not quantity.
Quantity, I see what you did there. Side headlock applied by Quan, who gets sent to the ropes, looking for a shoulder block. Neither combatant budging there, as Quan almost favoring the shoulder, running into Warren, who's now getting sent to the rope. Quan giving Warren the opening, and once again, both combatants still on their feet.
I saw what you did there, and I'm not happy. Those were the first words I heard my dad say to my mom on my birthday.
Once again, these two combatants are neck and neck into the rope again. Quan this time sidestepping Warren, looking for a cheap one, but Warren fires back with a nice back elbow to Drake Quan.
Big slam.
Drake Quan hits the mat. Warren hits the ropes. Drop kick to the spine of the seated Quan. Only a 1 count there. Very impressive showing there by Drake Quan.
He was shocked. He did not know what was happening, basically until he got hit.
Ooh. Quan, just a little bit of an eye rake there, and sends Warren shoulder first into the turnbuckle.
I think the referee should check. I think Abigail Warren may have lost the contact there.
Quan
with that eye.
With Abigail Warren's arm trapped in the rope, and I think a target may have been painted on the arm of Warren.
It was only out for a second, guys. Calm down.
And whether you like it or not, he's Quan a roll. Drake Quan once again taking some liberties there, stepping on his opponent while taunting the crowd. Devin Campbell trying to get control here. But look at this.
What? I don't see anything.
Eric Wright just took a bite. He just bit Abigail Warren.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I saw it. You saw it. The only thing that matters is the referee didn't see it. And once again, turning the attention back to the arm of Abigail Warren. Drake Quan is proud of himself.
He hasn't even lost a headband yet. He is in great condition.
That's how you know it's not quite business time. The headband is still on.
I wear a certain pair of sweatpants for people know.
We saw Warren there trying to manage a comeback there. She was swinging for the gut. Got a few punches in, but it was not enough as Quan is still in control here. I spoke too soon. It's not often that I love the taste of my own foot. Abigail Warren was firing back. Kwon gets a waistlock applied. Warren off of her feet.
Big enziguri.
Warren now hits the rope, has all the momentum in the world, but it was stolen as she was just hit with a huge lariat by Kwon, and this could be all she wrote, but Warren, with the ring awareness, gets the hand to the bottom rope. Nicely done, Abigail.
She is still holding that left arm. Every move she takes, every breath she takes, it's just pain in that arm.
Kwon will be watching her. Going after that arm once again, looking to set, but this time I thought he was going for the turnbuckle, but went for the solid steel ring post. And Warren, with nowhere to go, just gets a boot to the face, and the sadistic just look of approval, look of happiness on Drake Kwon.
I've never seen him look so happy.
Things are not looking good as Warren I thought she was going for a suplex ride here, but Kwon not able to capitalize there, but Warren, on the other hand, able to take it, suplex the headband off of Drake Kwon. She tried to get the pinfall there in the last ditch effort, but wasn't able to really get her body weight on there or hook a leg.
That referee better give that headband straight to Eric Wright. I better not see it on eBay.
Devin's been known to take sweaty items and sell them online.
Only one Devin I trust, Devin Sawa. They're from the same place.
Sidesteps her. Both combatants thinking the same thing and both connecting with a perfect just shotgun kick to the face.
I don't know who got the worst of that.
I don't even think referee Devin Campbell saw it coming. Now we have to the count of 10 for both these combatants to make it to their feet. And they're starting to move, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make it up. That was a huge double connection. But who am I kidding? Both of these strong combatants back up. And they're ready to hammer away.
Creating big right hands.
Oh, Warren one step ahead of Kwon.
Regular Hulk Hogan here.
What you gonna do when a discus elbow runs wild on you? Gotta give credit to Drake Kwon. He is still on his feet. He may be dazed. Oh, come.
We have got to fire the ring crew. People are just slipping on the apron.
Yeah, slipping. Uh-oh. Eric's so wrong, he's right, is in trouble.
Oh.
As Drake Kwon looked for a high-risk maneuver, but Warren saw it coming. Pulled Eric Wright into the harm's way.
Eric Wright did not see it coming. I think he's a pancake.
I'm surprised he's moving. Drake Kwon trying to check on his buddy there. Trying to check on his teammate as Abigail Warren has something sadistic in mind. Warren looking to get a little high. Takes out Drake Kwon and Eric Wright at the same time.
Eric Wright did everything he could to get out of the way.
He tried to. I think he went knee first into that apron, though.
Drake Kwon got the worst of it. Which, your Abigail Warren is what you want.
That's true. That was the best of the situation. They were trying to take out both opponents there. At least she got the blunt of the action onto the actual one in the matchup here. As now Kwon on the receiving end of a huge kick. And that is all she wrote for Quan, who is on a little bit of a slump.
The winner of this match, Abigail Warren.
Okay, first off, no, my bookie, no.
Yep, and yep. Kwon has now just suffered his second pinfall loss here in DOA. And it was all thanks to a little bit of a miscommunication on the part of the Heels for Hire. Abigail Warren walking away with the victory here at DOA, airing of the grievances.
And just terrible.
We're gonna see more of the Heels for Hire in action later tonight. Until then, we have a lot more action coming your way.
Great Quan with his second loss in a little bit. Quan does not look happy.
Why would he be?
Well, you know what? He's got to listen to the direction of Eric Wright a little bit more, and I think he could really get to that next level. Maybe one day in a year or two when Caden Cassidy decides he doesn't want the belt anymore. That, you know.
I mean, in my opinion, Kwon should be moments away from getting that pure.
All right, folks, who's ready for a little chaos? Because this next match, sponsorized by Computerized Wrestling Corner, is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first.
Fortunately for the inmates, class is in session.
Oh.
Introducing Dr. Cleaver, Brian Cook, Tom Allman, and Nick Radford. They are the Academy.
Forgot about Back to School Brian.
Shut up, Cody.
For the uninitiated, my name is Nick Radford, the Poet Laureate of professional wrestling. And these are my associates. The educated enforcer, Tom Allman. The proctor of pain, Dr. Cleaver. And together, we are the Academy. And Brian.
Why are they cheering so much? Have they never seen another human being?
Back to School Brian.
Brian! I'm not done talking. This show is about me. Now, I wrote a beautiful poem for this occasion. About building a relationship and constructing love between two people. But I just got this really great bookmark from Caden, and I really don't want to lose it, so I'm not going to take it out of my spot.
It's not a
so
bookmark.
You'll just have to wait for it.
That is not a bookmark. That is Jaden's.
Sorry.
That is Jaden's stolen property. That is Jaden's Pokemon card that these bullies stole at the last show.
I think it's a goosebump bookmark.
Maybe next time.
It appears.
I assure you there was no bookmobile at the last show or this show. I would have a sweet Magic School Bus Racer if they did.
I've been saving up my allowance for weeks.
And the inmates here just absolutely adore Brian, who on the other side absolutely adores the Academy.
Opponents. Introducing first.
Here comes Jack and Sledge.
Introducing Jack and Sledge. They are the Hammer Brothers.
Do you think these guys like construction?
Good Lord.
That's right.
They look like extras from a Van Halen video. Oh, they have hammers.
Might as well. These two are actually a spin-off of a short-lived stable known as the Union.
Introducing next.
And in a very, very odd pairing that I am beyond stoked to see, the Hammer Brothers teaming up with two fan favorites here in DOA.
Max Burnside.
Why is no one wearing pants anymore?
A lot of things have changed since you left. I'm not even wearing pants.
Dear God.
Portland's a Paramore town. Just don't tell Air Jordan that. Max Burnside flying into the ring. And the Sadatude era is underway.
Paramore's just a ripoff of that new artist who put out that song, right?
And introducing the final member of the team.
Good for you. Things that are good for all of us.
This is also a Paramore song.
I hate you so much.
Business of misery, let's take it from the top.
And on the opposite end of my disdain for my co-host here is my love for the Rose City Savior, baby.
Fighting out of the Rose City, where he is its savior, Caden, the unbelievable.
Caden and Burnside, I know that these guys can mesh together. The question is going to be, can the team of Burnside and the Hammer Brothers coexist as the Academy and Brian have been, whether you like it or not, have been doing okay for themselves here. Wait, Sid. Hold on. You know what's coming. I know it's coming. Do the inmates know what's coming? Superhero landing. It is terrible on the knees. Damn, does it look cool.
Do you want to know what my least favorite thing about the Hammer Bros was? As I walked in, they were politely catcalling me. There was lots of whistling, said they liked my shoes. It made me more uncomfortable.
I thought they were like trying to give you some advice, you know, some construction criticism.
I got here 20 minutes early like I always do. And that idiot was standing out there with a stop sign not letting me in, with the other leaned against a shovel and slept.
Well, if all things go the Hammer Brothers style, only one wrestler will work this match and the others will sit around and watch. And wait, come on. I don't know if you just saw that there, but the fans wanted Brian to start this one off, but Radford had other plans.
Listen, Nick Radford writes a book. The audience can't even read a book. We're going to do what Nick Radford wants.
And the inmates of the Asylum absolutely adore back to school Brian.
Do they think Nick's name is Brian Radford?
And Radford pulling on the heartstrings of the inmates.
The educated enforcer, Tom Almond.
Tom Almond starting things off against Jaden. Jaden has to rethink things as he thought he was going to go up against Radford here in the opening moments, but instead the bigger opponent. But Jaden utilizing his speed right away. And maybe not the smartest move with Jaden trying to get a headlock applied, but look at the agility there. I was wrong. Jaden is moving up and over. Drop into kick, sends an educated enforcer to the corner, but you got to notice there that Tom Almond is still on his feet. There's a little bit of a smile on his face there because he knows that while Jaden just was heating up there, it wasn't enough. Almond goes down. Almond goes up and over, and this time Almond goes for a drop kick, but Jaden steps it and connects with a boot to the face, tagging in Max Burnside.
Almond shouldn't drop kick. That's Walnuts territory. The educated enforcer should know.
Okay.
They are working much better as a team than I thought.
Max Burnside now the legal one in here once again using the speed to his advantage. Uh-oh, looking to hang 10. Awesome, totally awesome. All right, Burnside. Tagging into the match now as Radford runs into nothing but a drop toe hold, and Burnside's not done, hanging 10. Oh no, Radford did not want to go for that ride.
He is too smart.
Looking for the step up in Sagiri, but no, Radford had other plans, and those plans involved dropping an elbow to the spine of Max Burnside.
He calls that the bookmark. You know why? Because you mark your place. Hey.
As long as he uses that and not the extremely valuable Pokemon card. And Radford begrudgingly tagging in Brian. As back to school, Brian is looking to impress the academy, but no, quickly gets the arm wrench countered.
Damn it, Brian.
And in comes Jack.
This is the problem with having Brian as a tag partner, is every summer he has to go spend it with his aunt in Vermont.
What? Brian, oh no. Round and around he goes and drops him with the side slam. Near fall there. Jackhammer takes Brian Cook up and drags him right to enemy territory and tags his partner in, and Sledge, now the legal man, as Brian Cook on the receiving end of a Manhattan drop and sent right into the wall. Sledge, and down goes back to school Brian. He's going to need some extra credit after that one.
This man is massive.
Sledge now having his way with back to school Brian. It's hammer time.
I can't believe Triple H used to hit people with this man.
Just for a second, let's all take a bump. And back to school Brian literally cannot touch this, as it looks like the unbelievable Jaden is going to be an honorary Hammer brother.
The unbelievable Hammer.
Be careful there, Mielner might sue us. As Jaden is now continuing. And hopefully their construction company doesn't drug test. As Burnside is dropping him. And the Hammer brothers and Jaden and Burnside have absolute control here. I had my doubts in the beginning of this matchup, but they are meshing very well together. That's unfortunate for poor Brian.
Oh.
Scoop and a slam. Uh-oh. Hammer brothers are looking to construct something deadly. I enjoyed it. Oh. Bryan able to get the shoulder up at the last second.
Could you imagine what Dr. Cleaver would have done to Bryan?
I don't want to know what he would have done. Dr. Cleaver is just a twisted individual to his opponents, and for some weird reason, he's even more sadistic to this poor Bryan, who just wants nothing but to fit in with the Academy.
I know I've been gone for a few months, but where did they get this Bryan guy?
You know, Bryan, he's a protege. He is a fan of the poetry of Nick Radford. He's a fan of the educated enforcer's brutality and his sharp wit. He's scared to death of Dr. Cleaver.
Rightfully so.
It's because he knows Cleaver's secret. Cleaver is a huge Rob Thomas fan.
He is pretty smooth.
Bryan back in control here and finally able to get his opponent to the corner. And speaking of the smooth one.
Back from his 3 a.m. walk. I saw him there one day and I thought he must be lonely.
Looking for the pinfall here, but oh no, Caden says just forget about it. And now these two monsters in the ring as Tom Allman continues the assault onto Caden. Ooh.
You don't salt almonds.
Educated enforcer keeping the frequent tags in play, and just like that, the Academy are in total control here as Nick Radford taking a few liberties here with Caden in the corner. Referee Bradley trying. This is another matchup with our poor referees. They're going to have their hands full, and unfortunately for the team of the Hammer Brothers and Burnside, they're walking right into the trap set by Nick Radford.
So the big one sledge, that mallet? What it?
Jack.
That's not a hammer, is it? Oh, a jackhammer.
There you go, you got there.
I'm too pretty for construction.
Same. Once again, frequent tags. Since you've been out of the picture, since you've been on your little vacation here, your world travels, the Academy have been not only adding members, but they have been learning to work very well together. And unfortunately for Caden, we are seeing the effects of that right here as lateral press, but only a near fall there as Bryan is looking to pull off the victory here, looking to win the affection, looking to win the favor of his mentors.
If Bryan messes this up, I will slap him.
I don't think we have to worry about you slapping him. Just to worry about that just by getting tagged. Oh no, Caden just gets yeeted across the ring. Oh no, they're not done.
Jessica Biel.
Oh, it's a yeet off.
Allie McBeal.
Bryan now wants to have a go.
He's going to seal the Beal here.
Beal or no Beal, Caden lands on his feet and connects with one to the head, and Bryan looking to tag out. And once again, a huge tag by Cleaver sends Bryan down, I don't know if that was intentional, but Bryan landed right on Caden.
The luckiest thing that's happened to him since he met the Academy. That is illegal.
All right. In comes Sledge. And the inmates love it.
How is that piece of the Berlin Wall moving?
He's moving with style, Daddy. As Bryan gets caught, and this is not where you want to be. Huge slam by Sledge. Uh-oh, the momentum All in the corner of the team of Burnside, Caden and the Hammer Brothers. Team Unbelievable versus the Academy. Mayhem is breaking loose, and Caden.
Oh! It's Brian, it's okay.
Brian getting a face full of sledge. And Caden was perched on the top there. I think he was maybe thinking coast to coast, but the Academy interrupting the plans.
What happens when you hang on the top rope like a gargoyle?
Wait a minute, what is Cleaver doing here? Cleaver. Oh my God, Cleaver and Almond just using Brian as a weapon.
Finally has the use.
Whether he wanted to go or not, that was a wicked ride. Brian on the floor feeling the effects of that one. As the educated enforcer standing tall, but not for long as Tom Allman hits the floor. Yep, he's down.
There you go.
Following up is Jack Hammer. Oh no, I was going to say all mayhem is breaking out on the floor, but I think things are about to get even crazier as Burnside, the highest flyer in DOA, living up to it, but Radford got out of the way of that one. I don't know if you noticed that there, Sid.
Well, he is a poet laureate of professional wrestling. He's a smart man. Oh no.
Caden looking for the plus ultra driver.
Oh, he looked.
Oh no!
He was distracted by the bookmark.
No!
Yes.
Brian using that.
The winners of this match.
Damn it!
The Academy.
That was not a bookmark. That was Caden's stolen Pokemon card, a very valuable one. I mean, Caden. He's a fellow nerd like myself. He's a collector.
Is it a Raphael?
These things are very, very important to him. And what's Radford doing now? Just taunting him with it. Radford and the Academy.
So I don't know a lot about Pokemon, but
you got to catch them all.
Essentially, if two people fight and one wins, then don't they get the Pokemon? So didn't Nick Radford just win the Pokemon card fair and square?
No, they don't play for slips. Because I'm Fast and the Furious.
Go Pokemon Lightning.
You never even had your Charizard. Oh, come on. Grabbing him by the ear, and the beloved Brian is now being taken to the back. Whether you like it or not, the Academy are victorious here tonight at DOA. We're going to take a quick second here as our camera crew are working with some camera technical difficulties. Our audio will still be coming through, and we'll remind you that the fine folks over at Cummings Insurance Agency are making this awesome show possible. And a big shout out to every single one of you who are tuning in live on IWTV. Little known fact here, my co-host Sid just coming back to town after a big U.S. road trip, if you will.
Every state, yeah.
He had no idea we were going live tonight.
None idea. 20 minutes before the show.
Magic. That's how it happens here.
This is TV magic.
And if you'd like to be in the loop, unlike my co-host, make sure to follow DOA on every single social media platform you indulge yourself in. Keep up with all of the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next match. And it is the Carl Randers Open Challenge. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the band from the sunny shores of Kokomo, Indiana, Carl Randers.
Looks like we got our cameras back up and running. And as I was saying, hi to everyone on IWTV. Make sure you follow not just DOA on social media, but follow all your favorite professional wrestlers that you see competing
And
today.
most importantly, Sid Asylum.
Yes. Don't follow me.
No. It's pretty rough, some of the stuff he posts.
Oh.
I actually stopped in Kokomo, Indiana.
You did?
I did. It was one of my favorite bands is from Kokomo, Indiana.
Yeah, who's that?
Shout out to Harley Poe.
Okay. I thought you were going to say the Beach Boys.
No. So Kokomo is in a real place. Uncle Jesse lied.
Okay. You need to shut your mouth, because Uncle Jesse would never. Jesse and the Ripper are
I actually saw Jesse and the Ripper just Tux from the wedding episode at Graceland. It was beside Reba McEntire's Elvis gift. This is all real.
I love it.
You know what else is there? A shirt that Q wore from the Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds like the weirdest museum ever.
That is Elvis's house.
Have mercy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who's going to be answering the call of the Open Challenge.
Speaking of mercy, Carl Randers probably will have little to none for his opponents in the for his opponent in the Open Challenge here, and it looks like it's going to be one of the members of the wrong side. Team that has been making a name for themselves all over the Pacific Northwest. And it's my guy, Zeb
Ladies
St.
and
One.
gentlemen, from Parkland, Washington, Zeb St. One.
Zeb St. One, the Ring Vandal, one half of the tag team known as the Wrong Side, answering the Open Challenge that Carl Randers has put out here tonight.
Zebediah Saint.
Oh, bring a sign and he'll tag it.
Again, they're cheering like they've never seen another wrestler before. Carl can take him, no problem.
Okay, time will tell. As the Open Challenge.
What's going on here?
Looks like we got the other half
Are
of
they
the
just
Wrong
playing
Side
the song
coming out
again?
here. No, this is the music of Chris Brady, the other member of the Wrong Side, when he's rolling solo. Maybe he's coming out here to help his
Ladies and
teammate.
gentlemen, introducing Chris Brady.
Apparently tonight, Portland, Oregon is where the hood is at.
I've said that for years. What is he just here to cheer him on?
I'm not too sure right now. It's odd that he wouldn't have just come to the ring with Zeb St. One. As Brady going for a little bounce in the opening, or during the entrance here, but like I said, I'm still a little perplexed as to what's happening.
All right. Clearly you kids can't read and don't understand how this is supposed to work, but it's an open rookie singular challenge.
He's right.
So, you know what? As much as I appreciate being the one everyone wants to take to prom, you guys are gonna have to sort this out.
I can be only one.
I'd like to see those prom pictures.
Or look. Here, I'll make you guys a deal. Promise we can all be gentlemen and true competitors. Everyone for themselves. Make this a triple threat.
Ooh,
Maybe see what happens.
that's interesting. Almost as interesting as the obscure Max reference on Carl Randers.
No shenanigans.
I dig it.
Everyone for themselves.
If there's one thing about
All
Carl
right.
Randers,
This is
he
now a
has
triple
no
threat match.
shenanigans.
And it looks like this Open Challenge has turned into a triple threat match. And I don't know if that's the smartest move on the part of Carl Randers as the Wrong Side or a tag team. And they might just work together, and they're doing just that here in the opening seconds. Randers on the receiving end of a series of rights from the Wrong Side, and
I am offended for Carl Randers here.
wasting no time working some double team actions as Saint goes down for a post, allowing Brady to fly into the corner, and Randers now hitting the floor.
What? This is supposed to be a triple threat, not a handicap.
Like returning the favors, Chris Brady and Zeb St. One.
Why is he calling himself Zeb St. One now?
Because he's flying higher than Air Force One. Kris came up with that.
Oh.
It's wrestling.
Is there another Zeb Saint out there? Is he the original?
There's Zeb Saint 2, and he just wanted to let people know that he was one. Whoa.
Oh, I like Zeb Saint Jr.
Look at that, calling the audible there. Brady fell short of the top rope dive, sidestepped it, went right through the ropes, and now sending Randers back in the ring. And thus far, Carl Randers has been on the receiving end of a 2-on-1 attack here. It's basically a handicap match at this point. Randers was looking to get out of the ring there. Zeb had him cut off at the pass. Saint picked him up. What a twist. And this might be over as Randers, the GME.
Well, this just isn't fair.
Chris Brady and his partner Zeb Saint 1 have sent Carl Randers to the floor as he's rethinking his life. But remember, this is a triple threat matchup, Sid. There can be only one winner of this thing, and this is a rookie open challenge. Both these guys want to walk away with the W here.
Getting a win over Carl Randers would be huge for these guys' career.
Hey. Oh.
That is the whitest thing I've ever seen.
He can't make it clap, but he can make it snap. Rolls through with that hip toss. Nicely done by Brady, who follows it up with a drop and a kick. Saint rethinking some things here as his partner and current opponent is chopping away at him. Brady now looks for an Irish whip. Zeb has it countered, hits the ropes quicker than Brady does, follows through, looks for that shining wizard. Brady has other plans. Now it's Brady moving faster than Zeb, and Zeb moving faster than Brady, and there was the shining wizard that Saint was looking for moments ago. Half and half suplex. Brady went down the hard way. This could be it for Chris Brady. Your favorite homeboy is almost down for the count.
This is going to be awkward when I imagine they go back to their one-room apartment. Who's going to get the top bunk?
Whoever wins.
Randers?
Weirder stipulations have happened. Ooh, all jokes aside, what a vicious combo by Chris Brady, and someone tells me he ain't done as he's got his partner up in a torture rack. There's Zeb Saint. Oh, what a backbreaker.
That's like a modified Canadian backbreaker.
True. How does that make you feel as a part-time Canadian?
Offended.
And at this point here, we've seen Randers on the floor kind of recuperating as the wrong side. Zeb Saint 1 and Chris Brady have been laying into each other, and right there, Saint just got sent to the floor and he hit his face on the apron on the way down, leaving an opening for Randers, who's taking it. Taking a boot to the face, rather. Nice power slam counter.
Snappy.
As Carl Randers has had enough and is looking to climb the top rope. The inmates aren't happy about it, but Randers.
Big splash.
Huge splash.
Calls that the Kokomo can.
I think you just made that up.
Prove it.
Fair enough. Near fall there. Carl Randers arguing with the referee there, thinking it was 3. Unfortunately for Randers, his matchup continues as he realizes he still has another opponent to keep his eye on. Moving fast as Zeb Saint 1, but not fast enough as Randers sends him to the ropes. Saint rolls through.
Wow.
Using the momentum there just to toss Randers like it was no thing.
Zebediah Slippery Saint.
Oh, and that could have been it for Randers, but unfortunately Zeb's partner, Chris Brady, is also his opponent in this matchup. The wrong side are both looking to walk away victorious. Nice agility by Zebediah Saint, but a huge moonsault by Chris Brady. Takes his partner down in the middle of the ring. Oh, and Randers quick to break that one up.
That moonsault landed perfectly. His knee hit Zebediah Saint right in the sternum.
Did you see that Brady just went face first into the mat? I think Brady may have knocked himself, or may have gotten knocked out there from that huge jumping bulldog by Randers.
Got enough wherewithal to at least roll to the corner.
Now Randers here has Chris Brady. And saw Zeb Saint coming a mile away as Randers rolling Zeb Saint one up. And Carl Randers takes this one home.
My
The
boy.
winner of the Carl Randers Open Challenge, Carl Randers.
He's been known to run away from time to time. I don't even know if Zeb Saint one knows what just happened there, but fortunately for him, it was not him or his partner picking up the victory.
Now it's awkward.
A little bit.
Boo. Would you
Friendship.
stop?
I would not boo. I like this. I like the friendship. Wrong side, you know, they were both just looking to pick up a victory here. It would have been an impressive victory for either one of them.
We're the winner at. We're the winner at.
I'm gonna take you to get some music lessons after this.
I like someone in the crowd just encouragingly said, "You'll get him next time, boys."
That's the stepdad of DOA.
You're the guy in a shirt that just said, "I just hope both wrestlers have fun."
All right,
the
folks,
official
we're going to keep
stepdad.
the action rolling here. The following contest is sponsored by Grindhouse Graphics, and it is a tag team tables match.
Yep.
Where the only way to win is to have both of your opponents put through a table. Introducing first.
Win or lose, we're all getting pizza after the big game. I just had to squeeze out another silliness because this next matchup is going to be anything but. As the Dregs, the former proteges of Drexel, who have not only turned their backs on Drexel, but
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Austin Ozo and Charlie Aval, the Dregs.
like I was saying, this team not only turned their backs on Drexel, but have also made his life a living hell, and not in the way that Drexel likes.
I usually really appreciate messing with someone's life and wronging them at every turn. However, there's a day of redemption that can happen, and I think the Dregs are walking into it. They have been messing with Drexel for months and months, and now he has his tag partner slash enemy, Funny Bone, with them, and they are out for blood.
I don't blame him. At our last show, we saw the team of Funny Bone and Drexel taking on the Wasteland War Party, an awesome, intense, hardcore matchup that was, well, let's just say it was tainted by the Dregs.
And introducing their opponent.
Let's go.
I have known Drexel for 20 years.
Sorry.
And I never thought I would see fans clapping, singing, and dancing as he makes a visit.
Introducing first, from Murder City, Detroit, the devil himself, Drexel.
They love the devil here in Portland. And I gotta agree with you. In my time here commentating for DOA and in just the Pacific Northwest in general over the last 11 years or so, I've seen Drexel do some twisted things. I've seen him do some sadistic things. I've seen him borderline torture his opponents. but for some reason the inmates here absolutely love it. The kids here love it. Somewhere down the line, everyone realized we are just as twisted as Drexel. He just showed us the way.
Oh, good. This image will live in my nightmares. Of course, Drexel wearing the face of the last person who wronged him. What's in the bag?
I have a bad
And
feeling we're gonna find out.
his tag team partner.
He even sewed the face up so it stopped talking to him.
I'm scared. Things weren't already real for the Dregs. It's about to get real painful.
He is your demigod of death. This is Funny Bone.
Funny Bone.
Listen, I'm just as scared as you are, but if you're gonna hold my leg, at least get closer to the knee.
Sorry, I got nervous. Funny Bone, the only person in the world who might be just as twisted as Drexel, if not a little bit more. These two have quite literally beat the respect into each other. They have been known to go to absolute war with each other, but tonight they are going to war together in a matchup that can only be won by putting your opponents through a table.
Look at the look Drexel just gave Funny Bone.
He likes him.
I don't know if I've ever met anyone Drexel likes. I'm just gonna say it, I'm terrified. I cannot imagine what the Dregs are thinking right now.
I was going to say, you think you're terrified. Imagine what Charlie Avell and Austin Oso think looking across the ring at that. No thanks. Referee Devin Campbell is going to have his hands full tonight.
Funny Bone, no stranger to IWTV. You can watch him in companies across the globe.
Yeah. He does the drives. He's all over the place, Funny Bone, but tonight he is here in Portland looking to take the Dregs to hell and back.
I imagine Funny Bone just goes under beds and comes out like in Little Monsters.
How much do you think it would cost to get Fred Savage here?
I'll look into it.
And this is underway. This is under tornado rules. There doesn't have to be anyone tagged in and out. It's 2-on-2. This is going to pour all over the place. But remember, like I said, it's a tables matchup. The only way to walk out of here victorious is to drive your opponent through a table.
Both opponents.
Both opponents. There you go. Elimination here tonight. Oh, is Austin Oso on the receiving end of a neck breaker, and on the floor, Charlie Avell getting a chop and a half from Funny Bone, and Drexel wasting no time reaching into that bag of tricks. That's a jaw. That's a jawbone.
What? Whose jawbone is that?
You don't want to know. As Drexel uses the jawbone to execute a neck breaker to Austin Oso. His former protege is in some serious trouble here in the opening moments of this tag team table turmoil. That's a lot of tease. Drexel dumping Oso to the floor, setting him up for God knows what. Who am I kidding? God has nothing to do with this.
He has checked out a long time ago when these guys walked out.
Definitely called in sick today. As Funny Bone parting the sea of inmates as he takes Charlie Avell up. and slams Abigail down. Charlie just having a front row seat. Chopped away. Abigail had nowhere to go but just to receive that huge chop from Funny Bone as Drexel just was wrenching a chair into the chest of Austin Oso. And it didn't take long for the Dregs to absolutely regret turning their back on Drexel, but I bet they are right now.
There is so much action happening, I don't even know how to call it.
Drexel looking for some suplex action on the floor, and I think he just hit a brain buster to Charlie Abigail. That may have taken him out of the equation.
If I was off, I would be getting away from that bag.
Austin Oso, Charlie Abigail are just
Shades of exile.
in a fight of their lives here. This is a nightmare come to life. I feel like most violent.
Oh,
Well, there you go. As Drexel looking to end things the only way you officially can. I feel like, oh no, wait, Funny Bone. Funny Bone getting some momentum here.
that girl might want to get out of the way.
Charlie Abigail might want to get out of the way. Austin Oso unable to get out of the way, and Funny Bone is on a roll.
This is the Dregs' first little bit of offense they got in there.
An alternate team name for most violent should be directed by Rob Zombie.
Ooh.
Because these two guys are looking to leave 1,000 corpses in their wake, and two of them tonight, the Dregs. But Austin Oso there getting an opportunity and taking it as he shoved Funny Bone right into the steel post.
Nothing funny about that. That just hurts.
Drexel took these two under his wing, brought them into DOA, tried to took these kids in and tried to show them away, tried to give them an opportunity, but they didn't think it was enough. They thought that Drexel was costing them this opportunity, and this could be it as Drexel.
The problem with showing everyone your tricks is sometimes they're going to use those tricks against you.
Sad but true, and that was the exact move that they used to turn on Drexel months and months ago. That combination side leg sweep and spear.
The interesting thing really about this feud is that there was no Lives Matter. Cleaver turned on Drexel, and then Drexel brought in the Dregs to help fight the Academy. And once they were done with that, the Dregs turned on him.
It's been a rough few months for the devil himself.
How long can Funny Bone and Drexel coexist?
That's a good question. Thus far, they've been able to hold it together. They did very well against Max the Impaler and Heidi Howitzer at our last show before the interruption of the Dregs. But only time will tell, as now it's Austin Oso setting up that table on the floor as Charlie Abigail is taking it to Funny Bone in the corner.
Freddy versus Jason didn't end well for both of them.
Truth. Now the Dregs have Funny Bone wherever they want him. Maybe not. The agility of Funny Bone coming into play. Let's do this. Funny Bone. Looking to get a huge right in there. Bell looking to take it to the shoulder. Funny Bone had other plans. What a double stomp. Oso, though, quickly follows it up there, trying to get some payback for his partner who's now on the floor, but Funny Bone gets the knee up. Hits the corner. I thought he was in trouble, but I was wrong as Funny Bone again with a double stomp and right to the floor in one fluid motion. Funny Bone is wrecking shop.
No wasted steps here by Funny Bone.
The inmates are having to jump out of the way. I think Funny Bone may have hit his head. He just asked what his name was.
Well, I don't think you should say it 3 times because another one might appear.
All another table might appear as Funny Bone.
What is he doing?
Time will tell. As Funny Bone placing that table in a very, very, very bad place. If he thought going through a table in the ring was bad enough on the floor, let's get. Oh, wait a minute. Funny Bone looking to go bowling. Back in the ring. Oso taking it to Drexel. Funny Bone taking a breather. I don't blame him.
Destruction takes a lot out of you, even if you are a demigod.
Attempted murder is a good workout. Austin Oso hits the ropes. A nice kick to the dome. Oh, and countering another bowling attempt on the floor. This time it's Funny Bone going into the chairs.
Knocked the gentleman's beer out of his hands.
Charlie Abel. That was a great last ditch effort there to counter that. He's got to get in the ring here, and I think he's got to help his partner out here while they got the opportunity to lay in some 2-on-1. They got to take it.
No one quite knows what they want to do with the table.
Something tells me redecorating is not what they had in mind. As the funk sway is about to be on display, as Austin Oso is looking to do something twisted, looking to take Drexel up and over from that bottom rope to the table.
But he is in no man's land.
Look at Drexel holding on for dear life. Austin Oso left in a bad way. Austin Oso. Oh! And that piece of crap just went down. Flush the toilet, Sid. Flush it.
One down.
And that leaves Charlie Abel in a very, very, very bad situation.
Funny Bone has a stapler. Just put yourself through a table now.
I've heard the expression between a rock and a hard place, not between a jaw sword and a staple gun. Jesus.
Oh no.
Dollar bills, y'all. And that's the downside. If you're in one of these elimination table matches, if your partner's out, you are left with the 2-on-1. And right now, they are using Charlie Abel.
People are just handing Funny Bone money.
Stapling posters to him. They're stapling dollar bills. All tips go directly to the wrestlers.
Look at the blood streaming down his chest.
And they like it. And Drexel has now introduced a third table into this matchup.
How many tables do we have? Lee is getting their money worth.
All of the blood just running down the chest of Abel. As back in the ring, Drexel concocting who knows what.
We should get Home Depot as a sponsor. Or at the very least, Lowe's. Funny Bone is in his element right now.
This is where Funny Bone and Drexel just radiant, just soar with their talent. You know what I mean? Like, this is their ballpark. This is their game. Most violent, looking to live up to their name. Drexel, Funny Bone. They got Abel in a very, 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 very bad way.
Look, there's Austin Oso.
Austin Oso holding on to his partner's leg, allowing Abel to shove Funny Bone into the table, but the table did not break. Funny Bone's not eliminated. And Drexel just realizing what happened as he took his attention to the floor, taking Austin Oso back down.
They better think of something quick, because that was their one opportunity.
Drexel's biting him.
So much biting tonight.
Not surprised. Is that Drexel now? Just architecting disaster here at these tables.
Architect of anarchy.
There you go. Alliterations, pal.
This match is a train wreck.
Oh, speaking of train wreck, Abigail just went low.
They go high, you go low.
Hit him right in the little devils. And once again, Charlie Abigail trying to put Funny Bone through a table, but that table did not bust. This is where the experience comes into play for people like Drexel and Funny Bone, who have been in these situations many a times before. It's going to take a lot more than that to put someone as hardcore as Funny Bone through a table, and we are seeing the proof on display.
I don't know what Charlie Abigail's thinking. I don't think he knows what he's thinking.
He's thinking he's got to survive. He's got to survive any way he can.
Dollar bills are just flying off him.
Staples and dollar bills and blood, it's all just on the line here as Charlie Abigail is thinking, what is it going to take to put either one of these two just monsters through one of these tables? That's the plan. One of the geniuses in the crowd yells at him to break the table.
Oh, good. You think he goes to like a fire? Hey, put out the fire.
Some of these inmates are not the brightest, but at least they're pretty. As Abigail getting frustrated with that table.
What is his plan here?
I think he's taking it to the floor, knowing that if he has more height, more momentum with it, he might be able to do more damage and actually break that table on the floor. Remember, this is to most of my knowledge, this is the first table match that. Sorry, the first, at least, just tag team table match that the Dregs have been in without having someone like Drexel in their corner. Any other hardcore situation that the Dregs have been in, they've always had Drexel by their side to kind of guide them. And I think tonight we are seeing a little bit of what happens when the Dregs don't have Drexel. Oh.
Oh, my.
And it's about to be unfortunate as Abigail, oh no, Abigail able to make the counter, and once again, Funny Bone just does not want to go through that table.
Nothing is stronger than DOA brand tables.
It's the last time we go to Home Depot for our tables. Drexel with a huge DDT. Stopping the momentum of Charlie Abigail in the corner, and Drexel has had enough as the devil himself has placed his former protege in a painful predicament as Drexel is looking to end this, is looking to make this madness official. And once again, Austin Oso trying to get involved. And Drexel runs into nothing but that pine. And Abigail once again looking to eliminate one of the members of Most Violent, and he does.
The winners of this match, the Dregs!
Not only did the Dregs survive, they won.
Absolute mayhem and madness is what we just witnessed. And I guess it was out of our view, but that table did break enough on the floor.
Referee's discretion.
It's true. I can't see it. Yeah, you can see some cracks in it. And I'm absolutely baffled. I did not think that the Dregs were going to walk into a tables matchup against Most Violent and walk out victorious. But even though Austin Oso was eliminated, he made his presence felt. And whether you like it or not, in a matchup like this, it's not illegal. It's frowned upon, but it's not illegal. And what a victory for the Dregs, Austin Oso and Charlie Abigail. Wow.
We still have 4 championship matches tonight.
We do. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface of the awesomeness that is the card here tonight at DOA, airing of Grievances. Funny Bone is as tough as they come. Drexel is up there with him, and both these men are able to make it back to their feet. Definitely not the outcome that either one of them expected here tonight. As these two twisted individuals live to fight another day, whether it's side by side or against each other, time will tell. Drexel and Funny Bone, best of friends, worst of enemies. Tonight we were just fell a little bit short. And like I said, this has to be the biggest victory in the career of the Dregs, hands down.
Absolutely.
We saw carnage. We saw tables. We saw madness, and the inmates of the Asylum absolutely loved it. Drexel packing his dollar bills into his sadistic sack. The team of most violent, not walking away with the victory, but walking away with the love of the inmates. I feel like what universe, what dimension are we living in? What alternate timeline?
I have no idea.
But I like it. Drexel and Funny Bone, loved here in DOA. Putting their bodies on the line to entertain all the inmates. And I feel like we got a mess around the ring here. We got shards of table in and out of the ring. We got staples, we got dollar bills. We gotta get our ring crew out here to start cleaning this up.
Would you want to get out there if they were still out here?
Nope. We just witnessed a war, and you gotta think that another battle will be fought one day. But like I said, the ring has been left in absolute shambles. There's pieces of table everywhere. I think now is a perfect time to head to our intermission.
Perfect.
All right, folks, who's ready for some more wrestling? Well, that's too bad because we're going to intermission.
He got you, Sid. He got you.
Before we go to intermission, though, a couple of things we need to take care of. First, let's talk about 2023. First of all of us here at DOA wish you a very, very happy new year. And your new year's gonna come off to a great start because January 7th, we are right back here. For DOA, always be prepared, which you can get pre-sale tickets right now at DOAProWrestling.com/DOA always. DOA always. Right up there on the video board. And I've got a couple of people to announce. First of all, making her return, former Impact Knockout champion, Su Yung. And making his DOA debut, Man Scout, Jake Manning.
$5 Wrestling Zone.
Now, we are now officially at intermission, but I have a little business I need to take care of. If you've been around DOA, you know a few years back for charity, we raised a bunch of money for Dornbecker Children's Hospital, and Dr. Cleaver came out here and chopped me 5 times. Well, I'm proud to announce this year we hit our goal again. And in fact, we blew it away. The goal was $1,500. It was over $2,700. All of that money goes to OHSU Dornbecker. But see, this year I was smart. I booked Cleaver into a match so he can't come do it because he's all exhausted. So there is nobody who's big and strong enough, bigger than Dr. Cleaver, to come out and do this. So I welcome it. Let's go. Come on.
Cody, put your shirt back on.
Never. JB doing a little charity work, and I think he's going to regret it.
Oh.
He's donating those nipples to charity. They will be flying off of his chest. Caden Cassidy is answering the chop challenge.
This. Ooh.
Caden Cassidy. I'm not going to say he ever looks happy to be anywhere, but right now he is looking vicious. Chops for charity. He doesn't need a charity to chop people. He just likes doing it. Jersey thing.
I don't know if JB knows what he's got coming.
You do better than that. You do better than that. Maybe JB doesn't want it.
Well, we're going to have to up the rating on this show.
Hey! Once again, it's a Jersey thing.
Shirt's going to get thrown back faster than I've seen a shirt in Philly. This isn't a restaurant, Caden.
Raising up them palms. Praising the chop gods. Oh, and there goes a nipple. I lost count at ouch. Oh.
Screw you, Caden, but thank you to everybody who donated to OHU Dorenbecker Children's Hospital. I'm gonna go rub some ointment on this. Get your ass back there. You got a championship match. Get out of my face.
Chops for a
Take
great
your
cause.
goons with you.
It's always good to see JB get chopped for a good cause. And speaking of good things, shout out to CIA Cummings Insurance Agency for helping make this awesome show possible live on IWTV. And we will be right back. Insurance Agency helping make our IWTV
Folks, 4 of the next
appearance
5
possible.
matches to end the night are going to have title implications. So let's do this. The following contest, sponsored by Cummins Insurance Agency, is for the Verified Championship. Introducing first,
My boy.
Your favorite.
Migs, Seattle's biggest star.
Not just Seattle's biggest star, but the biggest star of my co-host, Little Heart. Are you standing? Are you standing for Migs?
I have to show my respect. You notice he comes out in blue. You know why? Because he's my boy.
Seattle, Washington, he is the Verified Champion, Steve Migs.
Number 1 on the dial, number 1 in the title, and number 1 in my heart.
Would you sit down? What? Where did you get a Steve Migs sign?
I made it from home.
Are you wearing a light-up feather jacket? Did you make your own Migs jacket?
Well, I just found out where he went, and I paid the guy to make me a duplicate. It's not weird. It's not like I have his underwear in my back pocket. Get your hands out of that.
If you put on a bald cap, I'm leaving. Since you've been gone, Sid, your favorite, the verified champion, Steve Migs, has been up to his usual underhanded antics, doing whatever he can to walk away as the verified champion. He doesn't care how he does it. He doesn't care if he loses. If he has that championship advantage, he will take it, and he will walk out of here the verified champion once again.
You see those diamonds in it? They were actually taken from Ric Flair's original NWA title. Yeah, shut up.
Don't worry, I'll keep this quick because DOA doesn't pay me enough and I get paid to talk. And I'm sure as hell not going to waste my time talking to all of you idiots.
He doesn't mean me.
So it seems like DOA just wants to take this verified championship away from me. You see that IWTV? What you're looking at is a blue check mark of verified greatness. So what do?
Allegedly.
They bring one of the best from Australia here to Portland, Oregon. A man that's been on Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, Ring of Honor, one of the best independent wrestlers in the entire world. And tonight, I'm gonna take all the crappy things all of you have said to me, and I'm gonna take it out on Adam Brooks, and I'm walking away still verified champion. Now do your job.
Steve Migs.
I dig Steve Migs.
He's confident. I give him that much.
And introducing his opponent.
Been a minute since the Pacific Northwest has kicked it with Adam Brooks.
Fighting out of Dingley, Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 84 kilos, he is the loose ledge, Adam Brooks.
Brooksies is back in the States. And he's looking to make an impact. And what bigger impact could he make than defeating the verified champion Steve Migs for his very own title, the title that he invented, the title that he brought into the independent wrestling world.
You know, he has been defending it regularly, fairly, and he even has to fight with New Japan trying to make it one of their titles. Only Ospreay keeps talking about it.
Only one of those things you said is true, and that he's been fighting for it regularly, and sure as hell has not been fairly. Steve Migs looking to use the hand of God, his brass knuckles, looking to put his feet on the ropes, looking to get himself counted out and use that championship advantage. He has done it all to maintain his position, his throne as the king of the verified ones. Steve Migs.
You know the first time Steve Migs said he wanted to become a wrestler? Shawn Michaels retired. Just saying.
It's all on the line. The verified championship. To have that title, you have to be hardcore about Twitter.
Well, you know, these days everyone on Twitter is pretty extreme.
ECT, Extreme Championship Twitter. It's been a minute, like I mentioned before, since Brooksy has been back here in the Pacific Northwest, here in DOA. And JB, the boss man, giving him quite the opportunity. Wasting no time. Adam Brooks just kicking Migs in the face.
No, Steve Migs.
Whoa. Oh, damn. Okay, I thought we almost had a new champion here. And what an impressive victory would have been for Adam Brooks. And even better, what an impressive defeat that would have been for Steve Migs. But Migs rolling to the floor, trying to get to some sanctuary, but instead meets a kick to the chest by Adam Brooks. And Brooksy's got the verified champion by the ear. Whoa, wasted no time.
Do you know when Steve Migs wins this, it's finally going to be enough wins for my bookie to give my daughter back? It's going to be glorious. Her mother's going to be so happy.
Very confident. Well, you're here saying when Steve Migs wins, while currently he is not looking so great. What a huge thud. You could feel that from over here. I bet the fan underneath Migs felt that.
JB just peed himself a little.
Just a bit. That's normal. Ooh, loose ledge.
Steve Migs really just luring him into a false sense of security here.
Adam Brooks here bringing it, breaking that 10 count, continuing the action on the floor as Adam Brooks pulls a chair from the front row and looking to have the verified champion take a seat.
Oh, no. Of course, Adam Brooks carries around the memento from the time he fought Tim Allen.
Brooks looking for a pump kick. Nowhere for the verified champion to go. It's amazing. Most of this matchup has taken place on the floor. Referee Bradley letting him know they're up to a 7 count. Adam Brooks knows the champion advantage is not in his corner. He has to actually pin or submit Steve Migs in that ring to become the champion. And Migs looking to get DQ'd early on here.
That was a belly shot, he called it.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take you to get you a book on anatomy later.
I actually did forget my glasses in my bag. I should have put them on.
And Migs now pulling the referee in the way and raking the eyes. You got to know Migs right now is doing whatever he can to just get DQ'd. He saw the momentum.
He thought he won. He was already unbuckling his pants.
He had the momentum against him. While Brooksy was just taking it to him on the floor. Migs was trying whatever he could to get DQ'd, but he's at least for Migs, he's now back in control, and a big knee drop to the face. Steve Migs now stomping, continuing the assault. Adam Brooks is feeling it.
I think I just heard Brooks say he quits.
You didn't hear it.
Did he not quit?
No.
Oh, well, in Australia, everything's backwards, so that's a yes.
Calling the Prime Minister. Migs toying with the fans. Mocking the inmates here. Safe to say that the inmates don't like Migs and Migs don't like the inmates. As now the verified champion has a cravat locked in, and it's only a matter of time till he utilizes those long legs.
I don't think the people here even get how big of a star Steve Migs is. Twitter's blocked on the local library computers.
Migs just wrenching away with his cravat, and like I called earlier, just precisely with placing those knees. Oh, but only a 1. A nice show of strength and the fact that Brooksy is still in this one, but Migs wisely not giving him a second to catch his breath, stomping away at him. Oh, I spoke too soon. Is now up? No. I thought Migs was going to start toying with him in the camera there, but Brooksy fight to his feet. But for how long, Sid?
Brooksy? What are you, friends with him? You got to keep this neutral, my friend. This is despicable. You should throw this whole match out.
Would you stop? Adam Brooks dropping some bows to the back of the verified head of Steve Migs. The overinflated verified head at that. The ego of Steve Migs is just ever growing. One of these days it's going to break and it's going to be terrible for everyone involved.
Oh, here we go.
What's Migs doing here? Holy, I have never seen Steve Migs do that. That's a new one.
You know, he continues to impress me every day.
I mean, I hate giving you credit, Sid, but right there it's due. Steve Migs busting out some new moves here, knowing that he's going to have to bring his A game for a competitor like Adam Brooks. And what better way to do that than do something that they're not going to see coming? You can study all the old Migs tapes in the world and You weren't ever going to see that move like that. It was vicious, and the damage has been done.
And I do.
I know you got Migs on demand. You're a rockaholic. Wait a minute, rolls him up. Ooh, that was too close. Migs knew it and goes right to the midsection trying to wind his opponent. That's a great way to stop him in their tracks and cut off all momentum. But Brooks rolls through, sunset flip. Migs rolls through the momentum but runs into the boots of Adam Brooks. This is the moment that Brooks is looking for. Let's go. Adam Brooks has got to be looking for that 8-crop pop. Migs looking for a shoulder block, but now it's Adam Brooks who's got the cravat and the knees, returning the favor.
He's in the ropes, ref.
Until 5. Keep your eyes on Adam Brooks. Nicely done. A diving knee drop to Migs, who was just draped over that middle rope. Oh, and Brooks isn't done.
I have not been this worried since Steve Migs released his Halloween costume. This year he was Scotty Migs, member of Brave and Flock.
Adam Brooks looking for a little springboard DDT. Migs has other plans. Dodges the right. Oh, he's looking for the name dropper. Name dropper was countered there. Adam Brooks saw that one. He had it scouted. Dodges that big right. So does Migs. Both combatants thinking the same thing and connecting with a lot of force again. Third time's a charm, and they're on their knees, but they are still very much in this one.
Oh!
Whoa!
I think I saw a tooth.
Brooks still moving. I think that may have just angered the beast that is Adam Brooks, and what a forearm to the back of the head. We may have a new verified champion.
No. Sorry.
Oh, got a little nervous there, huh, Sid?
I was singing Guns N' Roses.
Adam Brooks was a split second away from becoming a new verified champion.
My God, he's in good shape. Holy shit. Adam Brooks is too, I guess.
Hammering away, forearm to the back of the head of the verified champion.
I didn't know Adam Brooks was Steve Bertuzzi.
Once again, Brooks has Migs by the ear. Referee Bradley's trying to tell him that you gotta keep things clean.
I'm gonna tell him that's not a knife, that's a spoon.
Ooh, that's not a stomp.
Steve Migs wisely getting out of the way.
God damn it. We saw Migs looking for that low blow earlier. This time he was able to connect with it.
Reflex.
And it's underhanded tactics like this that have kept Migs in control of that verified championship.
Count it and verify it. Like and retweet.
1, 2.
Bullshit.
Okay. Adam Brooks gets the shoulder up, kicking out of the name dropper.
Okay. That's okay. Okay. Nope.
Yes, Sid. Getting a little flustered there as your guy Migs. Might have to think of something else here, because that was not enough to put away the challenger, Adam Brooks. Once again,
here we go.
Going back to that new move, but this went to the well one too many times. Jackknifes him. Oh. Brooks almost stole that one there.
All right, Migs is he's got a plan, I'm sure.
Was his plan getting sent face first in that middle turnbuckle?
Yes, he's a big fan of Edge's original move.
Flatlined him into that turnbuckle, but Migs just getting reintroduced over and over again to that middle turnbuckle and gets booted to the back just to good measure.
Uh-oh.
Yep, there's your boy. And the look on the face of Adam Brooks tells a story. He is heating up. And if the loose ledge continues this momentum, Migs is in trouble. Uh-oh. Migs is down. Adam Brooks is climbing up that top rope. Adam Brooks is, I thought he was thinking double stomp, but once again,
It doesn't matter what he's thinking, because Steve Migs is too smart.
Migs just literally said the same thing. He said he's telling the fans he is too smart for that. As the champion hits the floor, knowing damn well he's got that advantage. He's got the championship advantage, and he's telling the referee to count him out. Adam Brooks following behind him. And Migs sends him face first.
What a competitor.
With a solid steel post. Yep, it's official. Migs is hightailing it out.
No. He doesn't need a win. It doesn't matter. He's a verified champion.
Unfortunately, you're right. I can't stress enough. Wait a minute.
What is that idiot JB doing there?
Looks like Migs is looking to hightail it out of here, but he doesn't realize the boss man, JB, is right behind him.
Next is 8. Then 9.
JB looks pretty happy with his verified champion.
Hey, buddy. I want your drive up I-5 back to Seattle to be just sad, quiet, and disappointing. I'm not going to let you walk out of here just like give up. We don't do that here in DOA. So, Brad, this will not be a count-out disqualification. I'm going to make this match a no count-out match. Ring the bell.
He wants to send him home listening to the Cranberries.
What's Migs? Migs just got something.
Migs, my boy, you got it. You got it, buddy.
What did he just grab from
Don't
under the table?
shut up. He's got it.
Oh, I see what he's got. Migs has got the title, and I bet you he's got the hand of God there as well. Steve Migs says he can't get counted out. Well, he'll find another way. Referee Brad Lee trying to tell Migs, if you do this, I'm going to DQ you, but that's what we all know that's what the champion wants.
What?
He doesn't care about getting a victory. He just cares about walking away still the verified champion. So he can get on Twitter. He can put all his promos in his studio. And wait, Brad Lee trying to wrestle the Nux away from Migs.
Whoa, Bradley. Whoa, excuse me, Bradley.
Hot mic.
I understand that you're trying to do your job, all right? But Steve, I know we just had our little disagreement, but I'm in a festive mood. It's the holidays after all. So, Steve, you want to use your brass knuckles? Merry Christmas. This is a no disqualification match.
Okay, wait.
This is ridiculous.
Wait a minute.
This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Keep your eyes on Adam Brooks.
No!
Just nails Migs with a verified title, and it's all legal.
This is a conspiracy. Childless.
Adam Brooks just lays out Steve Migs with that verified title. And I don't think he's done.
What? No. This needs to be a disqualification.
Adam Brooks, once again, has Migs. Oh, check marks the spot. We got a new champ.
The winner of this match, and new verified champion, Adam Brooks.
There was no count out. There was no disqualification. There's no BS that Adam Brooks isn't verified, because he 100% is verified on Twitter, and that means your new verified champion, Adam Brooks, baby.
I hope Brooks knows what he's done. What JB knows what he's done.
Beautiful.
Oh, the disrespect.
Nailed Migs with that verified title. Hit him with the old A-crop pop. 1, 2, 3. This is great. Sid, why aren't you standing? I'm going to stand. I like this. This is why you're doing this. It feels good.
Despicable. And I hope you're happy. I have to make a phone call now.
You'll get her next time.
Wait. Hold on. I just want to check here. Hold on. Stop. Cut the music, please. Oh, he is verified. He can keep it. All right.
Yeah, honey, Migs lost. I know. Look at Michelle back another time. Sven says she can keep the fingers.
What an intense matchup. We have a new verified champion. What a show. And once again, it's all possible thanks to the fine folks over at Cummings Insurance Agency.
Listen, I got to be real. I got to sleep at your place tonight. I cannot go home.
Fair enough.
I thought those chops warmed my heart, but watching Steve walk away that mad, oh, my heart is so full.
The gift that keeps on
Anyways,
giving.
folks, we got some more wrestling for you. Following contest is sponsored by Stony Only Dispensary, and it is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Listen, all y'all.
Steve Migs with sabotage.
introducing the team of Eric Wright and Tug Cooper. They are Heels for Hire.
And it finally looks like the Heels for Hire are keeping one of their new recruits around. While you were gone, Sid, there was a number of people trying to audition for the Heels for Hire, if you will.
Rightfully so.
And it looks like that Tug Cooper is just such a nice, great guy that they decided to keep him around.
That makes sense. He looks like a nice guy.
He's a stand-up guy. I mean, he's standing. That's about it.
And introducing their opponent.
His opponent was who Tug Cooper had to face last time we saw him in action.
Introducing first, hailing from the Pacific Northwest, standing at 6 feet 6 inches on her tiptoes, she is
Like I mentioned, Amira squared off against Coop. T-U-G, the ultimate guy, as he likes to call himself, Tug Cooper. And even though the Heels for Hire tried to make their presence felt, it was not enough, thanks to her trainer
Ladies
and
and
her
gentlemen
partner.
of the DOA Asylum, all rise on your feet as we introduce Amira's tag team partner.
Can you feel that?
No.
You're about to.
Introducing the Honorable Malcolm Phlex.
A interesting song choice for Malcolm Phlex, if you will.
Yeah, this is the most excited the crowd's been about a Kanye song in
ever.
Yeah.
Malcolm Phlex, the pro wrestling director of OPW, one of the head trainers of Amira, coming to her aid at the last show after the attempted interference by the Heels for Hire. Tonight will be her partner in tag team action.
Tugboat's not scared.
The Ultimate Guy teaming up with Eric Wright, Heels for Hire, and their newest recruit. These two are having a little war of words here. It looks like the Ultimate Guy wants a piece of Amira, wants to get some retribution.
He's a stand-up guy, and he's standing up for what's right. Let's go yellow. Maybe you should change his theme music to mellow yellow.
There you go. Would have gotten a better reaction than in that last song.
Yep, probably.
Hal Hansen would have gotten a better reaction. And in comes one of the up-and-coming professional wrestlers here in the Pacific Northwest, making a name for herself all over here, all over the place. Many different companies, but tonight she's here in DOA, and she's going to have her hands full because the Ultimate Guy is bound to take some liberties, is bound to bend some rules in his favor.
He is boundless.
The Ultimate Guy, Tug Cooper, Amira, once again locking up at the height and advantage. Oh, I was going to say the strength advantage in Coop's favor, but I would be incorrect as Amira just shoves the Ultimate Guy like it was no thing.
Amira's got to be careful. Dean Cooper is a stand-up guy, but everyone has their limit.
That headlock applied, Amira sends him to the ropes. Nice shoulder block by the Ultimate Guy. I hate to give him credit, but that was textbook, but it worked. He sent the rookie down to her feet, but she's staying down low once again.
What do you know about Dean Cooper?
He's the Ultimate Guy. I've actually been calling his matches since he started out, and I can tell you he's always been he's been a guy. He's been nice. Speaking of nice, little teardrop suplex. The Ultimate Guy. Some have seen him on, he's made several appearances on the AEW Dark.
Oh.
He's wrestled all over the Pacific Northwest tonight.
Now where,
making his second time returning here to DOA.
Where exactly is he the dean of?
Ultimate stuff, apparently.
Ultimate stuff. Okay.
Well, he's not known as Dean when he wrestles in the other place because they can only have one person with that name.
Even though he doesn't wrestle.
Everybody gets one. Eric Wright, the legal combatant in this matchup. Okay.
See, this is what a good guy Eric Wright is.
That's one way to put it. Eric Wright trying to get into the head of Amira early on here. And I think she may have just gotten into the head of Eric Wright because Malcolm Phlex is now the legal member of his team, and Eric Wright is rethinking everything. And now it's Phlex giving Eric Wright the same advantage he was just trying to give Amira. Wright circling his opponent, keeping his eye on Amira as well as Phlex is crawling, chasing him. Derrick Wright trying to find safety in the ropes there.
Well, it should be a fair fight.
Oh, not today as Derrick Wright looking for a kick to the midsection there. Phlex was 2 steps ahead of him. That's 1 step forward and 1 forearm to the face. Malcolm Phlex, the director of pro wrestling at the Oregon Pro Wrestling Academy. Where you too can learn to chop like that. Ouch.
That's a hammer. You should join the Hammer Bros.
There you go. Derrick Wright's in some trouble here as the heels for hire. Ooh, heels for hire are in trouble. Derrick Wright gets chopped and he's dead. I don't know if you noticed that, but when that chop happened, Tug just hit the floor. He knew there was nothing he can do for his partner there.
Sometimes it's better to cut your losses.
Ooh, short arm chop sends Derrick Wright down to the mat, hooks the leg. Only a 1 count there.
See Eric shaking his head as if he just wanted it to end.
I don't blame him. Right now, he's just been on the receiving end of a beatdown from Malcolm Phlex as Phlex sends Derrick Wright into the corner, but there, Derrick Wright able to just dodge him and tag in his newest member of the Heels for Hire as Tug Cooper thought he had the upper hand there, but nope. There you go. One way to get out of the move. Not the cleanest, but hey, it does the trick. Yeah. Like I mentioned before this matchup even started, that tactics like that are the specialty of Tug Cooper, but power moves like that are the specialty of Malcolm Phlex, who now is tagged in Amira.
Is this their first time tagging together?
I believe so.
They have matching gear already.
I mean, you know, they train together. They've been hitting the gym. They've been talking things through. Those talks were not enough to score anything more than a 1 count there on the Ultimate Guy.
You know, even if you're going to get a 1 count, your opponent still has to exert energy to kick out, so it may be a long-term plan here. Oh. They have got to get that apron fixed. People keep tripping.
To other people at home watching on IWTV who don't desperately need glasses, Derrick Wright definitely making his presence felt there, getting the foot up into the spine of Amira. And that opening was all it took for the Ultimate Guy to take back control here.
You be tripping.
Holding her in the corner and kicking into the gut. Keep your opponent winded. They can't breathe, they can't fight, they can't fight, they can't win. And Amira just getting scooped and slammed to the mat as Derrick Wright is proud of himself. And Amira's in trouble here as Derrick Wright.
Derrick Wright's a stand-up guy too.
Unfortunately standing up on the back of the head of Amira and got Cooper. That Ultimate Guy being an ultimate jerk. The referee's distracted. Hey, we need a 1 count there.
Oh my God, Derrick Wright's in this match?
Finally found your glasses, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, unfortunately for Amira, she saw that one coming and there was nothing she could do about it.
That was a heck of a right hand.
Now just taunting Malcolm Phlex as the Ultimate Guy has Amira right where he wants her. Wait a minute. I spoke too soon. Amira gets a back body drop, taking the ultimate
Eric
guy
Wright
up and over.
wisely getting in the ring.
Saw that his partner was in trouble, blind tagged by Eric Wright, and slams her leg down onto the mat. Eric Wright has turned his attention to the legs of Amira, which is smart. Slow her down. She is the fastest combatant in this matchup. But do not let her size fool you. She is strong as hell.
5'5" on tippy toes.
I think it's like 6'7" on tippy toes is what JB said. Oh!
JB hasn't been quite right since those chops.
Speaking of chops, Amira just laying in a few big ones. But a Russian leg sweep stops the momentum that she was building.
Nothing stops progress like the Russians.
Eric Wright with it.
Still on the air.
Eric Wright with not one but two hands full of hair just tosses Amira halfway across the ring, and she felt that one.
Feel the Beal.
Right, pulling her up to her feet as Amira, ducks under that clothesline, using her height to her advantage there, trying to get a backslide, but that is not going to be something easily done when your opponent has a few inches on you. And Wright transfers it right into a bear hug, looking to squeeze the life out of the up-and-comer Amira.
This is the Cocaine Bear hug, sponsored by Cocaine Bear.
Wow.
What?
Eric Wright just slapped the hell out of Amira.
Allegedly.
He's pretending like he doesn't know what happened. The inmates do not like it. Phlex is looking on and just anger and disbelief, knowing he's got to try and get in there to help his protege, but
If looks could kill.
nice Manhattan drop. And returns the favor. He spun around after that huge slap. And in comes Malcolm Phlex. Things are getting flexy.
Flexadelphia.
Got a little flex appeal, baby. Flex. Nice. A suplex. Fisherman suplex.
Flex is on fire. With a capital PH.
Oh, and now he is just oozing flex appeal as he's got the ultimate guy up. Nicely done. Fireman's carry into a neck breaker, but keep your eyes on Eric Wright. Nope.
Oh,
nope.
Eric.
Nope. That's not
Oh,
good. And here we go. Lifting him up in the duplex. Go, all the blood rushing to the head of Eric Wright. Saw he was disoriented for a second, but the ring awareness of Eric Wright as he hit the floor, knowing he was in trouble. Now both the Heels for Hire, both members of Heels for Hire rather, the Ultimate Guy and Eric Wright are on the floor.
What's going on here?
That's Phlex. A little backfire there from that double team attempt as Amira was looking to send his partner up and over and use her as a projectile. And I don't know if it was just a slip or if maybe the Ultimate Guy was able to shove her into the ring post there.
She appears to be okay.
He's moving. You know, it's always a risk when these wrestlers put their bodies on the line to entertain us. But that little setback is not going to stop Amira, who has the ultimate guy right where she wants him. And she's looking to fly high. What a splash! And what a victory!
The winners of this match, the team of Malcolm Phlex and Amira.
That was a fight. Malcolm Phlex and Amira were able to pull off the victory in the end. As a little showing of two members of the Oregon Pro Wrestling Academy. Walking away victorious here tonight at DOA Air, your airing of grievances. We're going to keep the championship action coming your way. Still got 3 more title matches.
Hey everybody, just a quick reminder. I know I said this at the top of the show, but I do need to reiterate it. This is a house where we respect everybody, no matter what their creed, race, gender is. You can cheer for who you want, you can boo who you want, you can heckle however you want. Unless it is inappropriate or disparaging in a personal way to any of these competitors. And if I hear you do it, I will throw your ass out the door. That's the bad news. The good news is the following contest is for the DOA Pure Wrestling Championship. And it is sponsored by Computerized Wrestling Corner. Introducing first.
As more championship action comes your way, it is time.
Hailing from the Department of Archaeology, he is professional indie wrestler, Pitfall Jones.
It is time for the DOA Pure Championship to be defended. Pitfall Jones crowned the new #1 contender last month. And then threw a little bit of water on the champion, if you will. He chose wisely.
Pitfall Jones getting another shot at gold. It wasn't that long ago, he was the DOA Grand Champion.
Yeah.
They're beating Sonico in a hellacious match.
Former Grand Champion looking to add another title to that old resume.
And introducing his opponent.
Pitfall Jones' hat looks cursed.
Yeehaw.
Derrick right again.
Perfect choice of theme song after JB's speech about no hate, right?
Hailing from Atlantic City, New Jersey, he is the DOA Pure Champion, the boss, Caden Cassidy.
It is bright with all that gold. Look at that.
Dripping with gold is Caden Cassidy, but unfortunately a month ago he was dripping with water after Pitfall Jones gave him a nice faceful, if you will. It was a fan tossed a water bottle in. Pitfall Jones filled up the old Holy Grail. Caden Cassidy was dressed to the nines too. It was great.
He is always well dressed. He is on the run of a lifetime right now, though.
It's true. I mean, he's got championships in 3 different companies right now. But tonight is all about the DOA Pure Wrestling Championship. Referee Buddy showing Pitfall what's on the line. Oh, come on.
There we go.
That's not Buddy's job.
That jacket is made from endangered chinchillas.
He's the heir to fortune. He's trying to do that. Pitfall Jones knows that he is in for one hell of a fight, as the challenger has to go through just the monster of a man, the kingpin of DOA, Caden Cassidy. And as always, Caden Cassidy has got some help at ringside. Pitfall Jones has got to be keeping that in the back of his mind this entire match. These two having a few words.
Look, I'm not denying the chocolate deliciousness. I'm denying you're a shit wrestler.
Not denying. You can't deny that Pitfall Jones might be eating his words in a few minutes.
I think so.
He's breathing, trying to keep his cool.
That is not an easy task for Caden Cassidy.
Nope, not an easy task for anyone from the state of New Jersey.
Come on, you guys want to see a test of strength?
Pitfall Jones asking the fans if they want to see a test of strength. I know Jones likes to, to play games, to have fun with the fans and stuff, but that's probably not the best idea, right?
Probably not a smart idea to go for a test of strength or anything involving strength with Caden Cassidy.
Jones has to lower the hand of Caden Cassidy to actually get the grip in, but this is not exactly what Jones had in mind.
I think it's exactly what everyone should have in mind if you're going to have a test of strength with Caden Cassidy.
Pitfall Jones taking down to one knee, trying to fight his way back up. Just, looking at planting the head into the gut. Cassidy doing whatever he can to get up there. And what a roll through. And Jones, nicely done. The challenger has Caden Cassidy by the wrists. Cassidy fighting his way out of it, using his power. As Jones using his agility. And we're back to square one.
Oh, that's one way to get out of it.
Nope, he puts Pitfall in the corner. Except for Caden Cassidy.
Caden Cassidy does whatever the hell he wants.
Out of the way was Pitfall Jones, able to land in a series of chops. But the champion just shoving him back as Jones continues the assault.
Got to be relentless.
Pitfall Jones rolls him through, still holding the arm, and Pitfall Jones is trying to pick out a limb to take a part of Caden Cassidy, but that's not going to be an easy task. There ain't no easy limb on a man that size.
No, every limb's kind of a tree trunk.
Hey, Pitfall Jones is maybe a lumberjack here as he's looking to cut down Caden Cassidy here. Has him by the left arm. Pitfall Jones. Put that PhD to work. Nope. Nope. Yep. A for effort, Pitfall. Pitfall Jones now just getting grabbed in a waist lock. Looking to get sent for a ride.
Oh.
And the strength advantage comes into play as Caden Cassidy has the challenger, but Jones with the agility getting out of harm's way.
You know what? I hate to say it. Pitfall Jones is, he's impressing me here.
Even Eric Wright had to clap at that one. Pitfall Jones sweeps the legs. Oh, and the potatoes are mashed for the holiday season.
What is Baby Ruth doing?
Pitfall Jones has the champion down on the mat, and you got to think that, oh, Jones was looking for maybe that big splash, but Eric Wright has taken the fedora. You never take another man's fedora. It's a fashion faux pas. Pitfall Jones took his eyes off the champion for a second, able to roll out of the way of that one. Head full of steam, Caden Cassidy not able to connect to the clothesline. Into the ropes goes Cassidy, goes Jones, and dodges again, does Pitfall. Oh, but the brute strength of Caden Cassidy coming into play.
You can only dodge for so long.
Drops him down to the mat, and the challenger is in trouble. Just like that, all it takes when you're a man as strong as Caden Cassidy is one move to get yourself back in control.
Even those clubbing forearms are high. They're right on the back of the neck. Everything Cassidy does is meant to incapacitate his opponent. Nothing is wasted.
Stomping away on Pitfall Jones as the challenger is down in the corner. Caden Cassidy is going to work that count till he can. Until he can't no more, rather. Ooh. Pitfall Jones. He's got to find a way out of that corner. And that wasn't it.
Oh.
Jones unable
Big splash
to avoid that car crash that was Caden Cassidy running at him full speed, and the champion is now just toying with his opponent. Saw that after that stomp, he left the foot on the chest there for just a few seconds just to really just emphasize.
Oh.
Knee to the face of Pitfall Jones, and Caden Cassidy may have this one in the bag.
He is picking him apart. What a champion.
Jones eats a turnbuckle. Caden Cassidy. There you go. Pitfall Jones at the last seconds gets a boot up, tries for a crossbody, but the strength on display. Caden Cassidy.
Oh, look at that strength.
Okay.
Wow.
One more for the bad guy.
Follow it. He flew. A man took flight.
And now the cronies of Caden Cassidy, the henchmen of the Kingpin, just laying in with some boots there to Pitfall Jones while the referee was distracted, and Eric Wright
was cleaning his shoes.
Eric Wright, I think, took a few cheap shots there as well.
3 wrongs don't make a right, but Eric sure does.
Damn it. Caden Cassidy has Pitfall Jones on the apron there. Jones trying to fight his way back into this one. That's one way to do it.
He will not stop.
I give credit to Pitfall Jones. He is feisty tonight, but that might be just causing more harm in the long run as Caden Cassidy connects with a senton. The title might be retained right here. Nope.
Cassidy's getting frustrated.
I don't blame him. Pitfall Jones is kicking out of all of these just powerful counters and powerful moves, all the onslaught that Caden Cassidy's been bringing. Pitfall Jones is just a scrappy combatant here tonight. Oh, nobody home for that cannonball attempt. And Pitfall Jones, this is the moment you were looking for. This is that opportunity to get back in this one.
Be the boulder! Be the boulder! Be the boulder! Be the boulder!
Be the boulder, he did. Pitfall Jones connects. A good elbow for good measure. Oh, wow. We were half a second away from a new DOA Pure Wrestling champion. Just slapping the back, chopping away at Caden Cassidy with a little sing-along there. Pitfall Jones kicking the chest to Caden Cassidy. Maybe not the best idea. That chest can take a lot of damage there. And once again, maybe Jones, I don't know why, he keeps trying to go back to this fireman's carry on Caden Cassidy. Jones finally, I think, realizing it's not going to work and instead opting to change the plan on the fly and trying to put the big man to sleep. I think the plan might be working.
The sweat is just pouring off of Cassidy.
Cassidy's down to one knee.
Even though they're so low to the ground, Pitfall Jones is putting all his weight on the back of Cassidy.
Cassidy trying to make it to his feet, and he does, and this is not good for Pitfall Jones. He's still holding. He was still holding. Caden Cassidy takes the challenger up, and this could be all she wrote. Hits the corner, and that means it's an Oklahoma.
That is gotta be it. Whoa!
I have to say, somebody called the doctor. We got another dead one, but no, Pitfall Jones somehow gets the shoulder up, and once again, I can't stress enough that maybe that wasn't the best idea of Pitfall Jones because Caden Cassidy is not happy about it.
Eric Wright's jaw hit the floor.
It's always live to fight another day, but that doesn't come into play when you piss off your opponent like that. He was just like pieing at the face, just swatting at the face of Caden Cassidy while he was on the mat there. Pitfall Jones, like I said, he's very scrappy. He will fight to the very end, but right now that's backfiring.
Sometimes when you're being mauled by a bear, you got to do whatever you can just to try and survive, but I don't know how much longer Pitfall Jones can survive here.
Oof. Look on Buddy's face said it all there. Caden Cassidy just wrenching Pitfall Jones's neck in a direction it's not supposed to go.
I think we're almost about to find out where Drexel got his jawbone from.
Finally, referee Buddy Ruth is trying to get some control there as Caden was going for just a eye rake. But again, transitioning it back. Oh no, now changing it up, trying to get a chin lock in potentially, but Pitfall Jones gets the elbow. Pitfall Jones uses his head, but Jones hits the mat, and Caden Cassidy is still standing. Going for his satchel, going for his bag of tricks. Trying to stop him.
Luckily, the men in black was there.
Not that you'll remember.
What?
Exactly. Pitfall Jones gets the Holy Grail filled up, but Eric Wright, he chose poorly.
Oh!
Unbelievable. Slipping like Harrison Ford on the set of all of his last 5 movies. Eric Wright hit the floor. As Pitfall Jones hits Eric Wright.
Unnecessary.
And Jones has regained the Grail. We need some beer. Remember, like I mentioned earlier, it was on our last show where Pitfall Jones used that Grail to show a little bit of disrespect to the champion. Is now Pitfall Jones climbing up high, taking a sip, but Caden Cassidy's looking to meet him halfway.
He's just drinking the beer now. Oh.
And Jones, Caden Cassidy didn't learn last time.
What is going on? This is not legal.
It's from the Holy Grail, so it is. If it was from any other cup, it would be illegal. As Pitfall Jones again, looking for that crossbody, this time connects from the top rope, and oh my God, I was about to scream new champion. The timekeeper had their hand on the bell. The referee was about ready to call it. The fans in the front row were about ready to stand up and cheer, but no, this matchup continues. Caden Cassidy, this time Oh, once Pitfall Jones once again trying for that fireman's carry, and you gotta wonder when he's gonna give that one up. It just keeps backfiring on him, and Caden Cassidy connects with a Uranagi.
Oh. I have thought this match was going to be over 6 or 7 times at this point.
There's been a lot of close calls here. Pitfall Jones just is adamant to get the big man up in that fireman's carry. He's paying for it right now. Caden Cassidy now just slowly pulling Pitfall Jones up to his feet. He's got a full Nelson lock, and this could be it. He might be putting Jones to sleep.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh, one of Caden. Oh, come on! One of the goons is distracting him, and it just backfired as Eric Wright just hit Cassidy with the Pure Championship.
No.
Oh, another near fall as Caden Cassidy somehow got the shoulder up after that huge backfire from Eric Wright.
I don't know how Cassidy kicked out of that.
I don't think Pitfall Jones knows. I don't think Cassidy knows.
He doesn't look like he knows where he is.
And Jones finally has Caden Cassidy up.
I have never seen him been manhandled like that.
Jones kept on trying, and he finally was able to connect. And Pitfall Jones is moments away here as he has Caden Cassidy up. If he can get him into the Temple of Doom. Caden Cassidy, the bigger man, it's harder to lock him in a move like that. And Caden Cassidy just reverses it into an electric chair drop. Oh, wait a minute. Jones trying to hold on to that top rope. Jones does not want to go for this ride, and I do not blame him. Face first into the mat goes Pitfall Jones, and another debt has been collected. Jones is out.
This has to be it.
1, 2, 3. Damn, one hell of a
The
fight.
winner of this match, and still DOA Pure Wrestling Champion, Caden Cassidy.
Caden Cassidy still able to walk away victorious, even after the shenanigans backfired by Eric Wright. Caden Cassidy talking to one of his goons and pours one out for the fallen Pitfall Jones. There's a little bit of a...
Yeah, this is a weird atmosphere here.
The heels for hire definitely not meshing as well as they once were. Seems like Caden Cassidy not wanting to hear the excuses of Eric Wright and is just hitting the back. Pitfall Jones left laid out in the middle of the ring. Pitfall put up one hell of a fight, but was unable to walk away victorious in this Pure Championship matchup, but hey, he lives to fight another day.
You can walk away from a fight with Caden Cassidy, it's a good day.
Taking it back to the boss man in the ring as we still have more title matches.
All right, folks, we are now at our co-main event. And it is sponsored by Stony Only Dispensary. And it is for the DOA Grand Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Fighting out of Nampa, Idaho, he is the Blood Thief, Adriel Noctis.
Now, Adriel Noctis might be unfamiliar to you, Sid, since in your absence is when he debuted here in DOA. But in that time, he has made one hell of an impact, has fought up against some of the best, and management, it's not gone unnoticed to management. And tonight, he is getting an opportunity of a lifetime as the Blood Thief, Adriel Noctis, will be going up for the DOA Grand Championship. This kid has got a fight coming. A 6-foot fight.
6-foot stunner.
Can the Blood Thief do it? Time will tell, but Kel has been on one hell of a roll.
And introducing his opponent.
And those sweet, sweet strums of Angus Young can mean only one
Fighting out
thing.
of Seattle, Washington, she is the DOA Grand Champion, the 6-foot stunner, Rebel Kel.
Champ is here. Rebel Kel. The 6-foot stunner showing the inmates some love. Giving some bandanas to some fans, all right.
She's got bandana money now.
There you go.
La-di-da.
That's what happens when you're champ. Adriel Noctis, Rebel Kel. This is for the DOA Grand Championship. Referee Bradley showing us what's on the line. And let's waste no more time. Start of our 2 main events here tonight. And let's go. Adriel Noctis and Rebel Kel. Here we go, Noctis. Circling Kel as she circles back. These two have not taken their eyes off of each other here, and that's smart. They're locking up here. And the inmates are quickly behind Rebel Kel as she takes her the challenger to the corner, and Adriel Noctis gets the clean break there. Noctis claiming that Kel was bending the rules in her favor. I don't think anyone saw it that way. And now Noctis gets a headlock applied to the champion. Kel doesn't leave it locked in for too long as Noctis hit the rope there and saw what was coming there, saw the writing on the wall and decided to change things up. Kind of a smart tactic there, not let the champion get so much momentum early on.
Rebel Kel has fought such a variety of opponents in her title run. Starting with Sonico, Caden, like just the list goes on and on. Yeah. It's been quite an impressive run so far.
I mean, while you were gone, Rebel Kel actually, Sonico came back and took the title off of Kel momentarily. Sonico, the Lucha Ghoul, came back from injury, had the championship, but Rebel Kel in a triple threat match took out Pitfall Jones and Sonico to reclaim that title. She has beaten up pretty much every dude the DOA has to offer.
Almost everyone.
Ooh, watch out, Sid. Rebel Kel's in a waist lock there, does not leave it in for too long, counters it to one of her own, transitions it to a headlock. Noctis gets a handful of hair there, able to make the counter. I think Noctis knows exactly what's on the line here and will do whatever he can to walk out of here DOA Grand Champion. Noctis gives Kel the opening. Still stays on his feet. Kel now giving Noctis the opening. Looking to hit the ropes. No!
Oh.
Gets a quick shot in there for, and I hate to give him credit, but hey, that works.
I like this kid.
Like I said, he knows exactly what's on the line. And Kel does too as she replies with a huge hit and chops away at the challenger.
This is Adriel's first title match in DOA.
Yeah.
Rebel Kel's had 10.
Yeah, Kel knows what she's doing. But hey, you never oh, Adriel Noctis looks to go up and over, but Kel has other plans, catches him, puts him up in the fireman's carry. Drops him to the mat. Noctis not letting that go for too long. Only a 1 count as Adriel Noctis now hits the floor, seeing that Kel is getting some serious momentum going, and Kel knows it as she follows up. Chop to the chest and then the back. There's nowhere you can go when the 6-foot stunner is on a roll. And look at Adriel Noctis' face.
Noctis' chest just caved in.
Rebel Kel with those chops like wooden stakes. Oh, but the blood thief sent Rebel Kel face first into the apron. And now it's Noctis looking to take a turn. Giving the fans a little show here.
The blood thief smells blood.
Noctis, he's winding up. Nope. Challenger hightailed it out of there when he saw that Rebel Kel saw that move coming a mile away. Adriel Noctis has the chair in the ring.
Come on. Hey, get in the ring. Let's go. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Get the chair out of here. Use the force. Get in here.
Rebel Kel telling him to get the chair out of here.
Come on.
You got to think Noctis is trying to play some mind games here.
Demand you.
You think it'll win him any popularity contests?
And Kel mocking.
Did he just spat on her?
He spat on the champion, and I think he had just gotten what he asked for. He wanted Kel to get in the ring, and she did. Kel hammering away at Adriel Noctis. Wait a minute, keep your eyes on Noctis. He's once again taking that chair and using it, but he didn't hit Kel with it. He sent Kel into the chair, a little bit of a loophole here.
Technically didn't break any rules.
Referee Bradley's just got to get the chair out of the equation. But now Noctis having a seat and simultaneously wrenching the neck of Rebel Kel. Kel just trying to do whatever she can to get out of it, and I don't blame her. And now Noctis hits the ropes. Kel jumps up and over. Noctis almost runs right into his own chair concoction, and Kel with a back cracker.
That could do it.
No. 2 count there.
Finally, officials getting that chair out of the ring.
T doing what she does and helping out. As Kel gets lifted up. Oh, I think Kel maybe was going for a spinning head scissors, but instead gets dropped right onto the knee of Adriel Noctis, and a backbreaker was a second away from giving the Blood Thief the biggest victory in his career.
Yeah, you look real good all the way back there.
Noctis taking it to the champion in the corner as Rebel Kel on the receiving end of a huge chop. And the inmates are not stoked about that one as they're trying to get their champ back in this one. cold night here in Portland. Challenger looking to once again chop down the champion, corner by corner, bit by bit, piece by piece. Kel out of the way of that one. There you go. We're about to see if these fans in Portland can count. See if they can prove you wrong, Sid.
Adriel's trying to get those arms up.
Oh, and he does, and in the process, just pulling the hair of Rebel Kel, placing her in a bad way. Noctis just drop kicks the champion directly in the face.
The 6-foot stunner is stunned.
Uh-oh, and I think the challenger has her right where he wants her. Noctis! Ooh. Hits Kel. Ooh.
Oh.
Adriel Noctis there. Doing some innovative offense to the champion, but Kel is still very much in this one.
Fans firmly behind Rebel. Adriel Noctis not making any friends in this match. Maybe a few more enemies.
Well, he's not looking to make friends, he's looking to get the championship. And he should have known walking into the Asylum that this is Rebel Kel's house, and Kel trying to get out of the way, just unsuccessful on the last one. Nope, I spoke too soon, and there it is. Noctis and Kel were jockeying for position, and it was the champion who was able to connect there. Big just back kick. Rebel Kel has been known to use those long limbs as lethal weapons. Dodging that one is Rebel Kel. Oh, wait a minute. Catches the boot. Not so lucky that time around. Noctis is out on his feet. No, goes for a big right, does Noctis. Instead meets nothing but a standing side kick by the champion as Rebel Kel hits the ropes. Wait a minute. Looking for a little roll. Oh, sends him face first into the mat. And that was as close as it gets. Kel, you got to keep on him.
She is shocked, and honestly, so am I. I thought that was it. We have seen her finish matches that way before. Oh!
Wait a minute. Noctis.
New champion?
Ooh. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
I thought Adriel had this one in the bag, but Kel once again firing away with another big kick, but Noctis with a sunset flip. Kel rolls to her feet. Noctis this time able to connect with a vicious kick. Goes to the midsection of Kel. Takes the leg down. Sweeps it. Telling her to rise from her grave just to get kicked back down. 1, 2. Woo. Now once again, cutting it close. Adriel Noctis now looking for a vicious submission hold here, looking to make the champion tap out.
Kel's trying to get out of it.
Kris makes it up to her feet. Relieving some of the pressure that Kimura attempts. Oh, there you go. Kel using the agility there to somehow find her way out of that submission attempt.
You cannot count her out.
Boot to the face is a boot to the face. I don't care who you are. Noctis now placing.
Are you speaking Canadian there?
Hey. Noctis placing the champion up on that top rope. Not where you want to be if you're Rebel Kel. What is Noctis doing now? He's got Kel got her in an area that he can do some serious damage, but instead Adriel Noctis.
This is showing rookie mistakes here. He has got to stay on top of Rebel. This is a championship match. And whatever's under the ring isn't going to help you here.
I mean, you're right, Sid. He's got Kel reeling on that top rope there. He could be taking advantage of the situation, but instead Noctis turned his attention to the underneath the ring. And
what is he doing?
I think he's
given up and gotten to a new plan.
Adjusting on the fly. I'm sure he had something under the ring there, but with all the tables matches we've had earlier and the hardcore stuff we've seen, I would not be surprised if things have been shifted around under there as Kel shoves him off.
I don't know if there's anything left under the ring.
Another big standing sidekick, and Kel is looking to take things home. Falcon Arrow connects, and the champion hooks the leg. 2, 3.
There we go.
The winner of this match, and still DOA Grand Champion, Rebel Kel.
Rebel Kel with another successful victory for the DOA Grand Championship.
Kel, before you head back, first of all, congratulations on retaining your championship. You've beaten Sonico, Pitfall Jones, Keenan Murray, and now Adriel Noctis. What a way to end 2022. How do you plan on starting 2023?
From when I was a little girl, literally as early as I can remember, I always wanted to be a professional athlete. And here I am standing in front of you today, a professional wrestler that is DOA's Grand Champion. So my message is to those little girls out there that you can do anything you want to do, you can be anything you want to be. Do not give up on yourself, no matter what anyone tells you, do not stop believing in yourself. But speaking of little girls, I've had a good time wiping these boys all over the mat, but I think it's time we get some ladies in here. I heard that Sue Young was coming. Yeah, I want my shot. And tell her to bring Kikyo, because she's gonna need all the help she can get out there. I hope you're paying attention.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The champion wants Sue Young. She's gonna get Sue Young.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and
Sid.
gentlemen, please follow directions of any of our security staff as we are setting up for our main event. Please stand by.
As our awesome ring crew goes to set up the steel cage around the ring, we got to talk about how awesome this show has been so far. It has been stacked from top. We have finally reached the end. We've seen title matches. We have a new verified champion in Adam Brooks.
Begrudgingly, we have a new champion. It's not what the fans wanted. It's not what I wanted. Steve Migs will be back on top. He's verified.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, Migs has a way of doing that.
Let's talk about the Dregs. I did not expect the Dregs to come out against Funny Bone and Drexel like that.
You know, they had some obstacles in that matchup, a lot of weapons, and they had to navigate through a hardcore action without Drexel on their side. But hey, a win's a win, and the Dregs actually did it.
I don't think they believe they did it.
Hey, you only believe what you see, and we saw it here live tonight at DOA, live on IWTV, and we still have one more match, a battle that has been brewing for months and months and months.
This goes all the way back to 11 months ago for Kraken Skulls. 4-way for the DOA tag team titles. No Lives Matter goes into it as a champion. Konami Code walks out. They beat the Bass Brothers. They beat Savage Hearts. That is where this all started.
And then it continued at DOA, marked for life in April. We saw the Konami Code go up against the Bash Brothers to a no contest, but the Bash Brothers walked out with the championships, not because they won it, because they stole the titles.
Goes all the way back for May. We have a ladder match. Konami Code versus the Bash Brothers. Bash Brothers paid off a referee, and that's how we became the tag team champions.
We had a greasy referee, but the action did not stop there. At year 14, the Bash Brothers threw an invitational rumble where the winners of said rumble would get a title shot. Little do we know that the Bash Brothers meant that title shot would happen immediately after the rumble. Last two teams, Konami Code, Sandra Moon, and Abigail Warren. Yeah, the Bash Brothers made their presence felt, costing the Konami Code that matchup.
Not only did they cost Konami Code the matchup, they said that they'll get their title fight right then.
Hey, Bash Brothers have been doing every underhanded tactic to walk away with the DOA Tag Team Championship, and tonight JB has had enough. There is nowhere to run. There is nowhere to hide.
Ladies and gentlemen, as our crew is setting up the cage for our final match of the evening, first of all, I will remind you, if you've not settled your tab at the bar, now's a great time to get it done.
Yeah.
And please tip your servers. They're volunteers, so they get all those tips. They could really use it.
You two
Also,
fans on
once again,
IWTV,
we are here
tip your bartenders.
January 7th for our next show. If we can get that up on our video board.
We're going to go all the way back to November. Bash Brothers thought they were going to lose the titles. They
DOA,
got themselves
always be
counted out,
prepared.
which leads us to tonight.
Sue Young is coming back.
He's the boss man.
Rebel
He can
Cal
talk over
Alonso
us if
for
he
the
wants.
DOA Grand Championship. You can get your tickets pre-sale right now by going to www.doaprowrestling.com/DOA always.
And like I was saying, in the steel cage, there's absolutely nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Tonight, the Bash Brothers, Konami Code, we will finally see who is the rightful heir to the DOA Tag Team Championship. And remember, if you're watching on IWTV or wherever you're tuning in, this show is sponsored by the fine folks over at Cummings Insurance Agency.
They're going to need it after this.
After the madness that I'm looking at here, not only is this cage being concocted around the ring, there's barbed wire around the top of the cage. There is absolutely no place for the Bash Brothers to run from the Konami Code.
There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. This is going to be a war.
That's putting it lightly. And as always...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to return to your seats. And please, if you're sitting in the front rows, be mindful. Keep your eyes on the action at all times. While we do have our staff here to secure our Asylum cage, anything can happen, and we want to make sure that anything does not happen to you.
All right, tune in here, buddy.
All that said, folks, are we ready for our main event? The following contest is a DOA Asylum Cell match for the DOA Tag Team Championships. The only way to win is pinfall or submission in the ring. This match sponsored by Whelan's Irish Pub. Introducing first, the challengers.
This is the moment we have all been waiting for. The DOA Tag Team Championships are on the line in an Asylum match. Steel surrounds the ring, barbed wire on top. I don't know who's going to survive this.
Control for player one. They are the men with 30 lives. CJ Edwards and Air Jordan, the Konami Code.
The Konami Code look like they are ready for the fight of their lives, and they better be. It's the Bash Brothers, it's Konami Code inside that madness, that crazy concoction of steel and barbed wire.
You know, I've been in a similar match to this, actually. Chamber of Extreme.
Okay.
Steel surrounding the ring, barbed wire up top, and weapons everywhere. Fought DOA legend Aaron Bolo in there once.
There you go. So you know just how dangerous this situation can be.
It is brutal. A lot of the time you think you can roll out, you can catch a breath. It actually gets worse the more you leave the ring. What Konami Code has to be aware of here is how close that steel cage is to the ring. They love to high fly, they love to dive out the ring. Well, you got to be careful. If you do not plan it perfectly, you could end up in the barbed wire.
That's true. This might might halt some of the usual offense that the Konami code brings to the table.
I honestly think this man favors the champion. They're big, they're strong, they don't typically leave their feet. Make no mistake about it, they have been running, they have been hiding, but when it gets down to business, the Bash Brothers know what they're doing.
And introducing their opponents. Introducing the tag team of Ace, Kris and the Black Sheep, Dave Turner. They are the DOA Tag Team Champions, the Bash Bros.
The Bash Brothers are making their way around the madness, surveying the scene, if you will. Look at Air Jordan. He wants him, and he wants him now. Dave Turner, Kris Ross. They've been known to have some fun antics, but tonight they know it's business time. Holy! Oh! Air Jordan jumping over the barbed wire cage, connecting with the Bash Brothers.
Well, that's one way to start.
The referee's calling for the bell. I think this one can start anywhere. I want to say this match is underway. This is going to be a hard one to keep up with, as the fans are having to move out of the way, as people are getting tossed into the chairs. Referee Bradley's trying to get him back in the ring.
I do not envy that man's job tonight.
Turner just falling through some chairs over there, as him and Air Jordan were battling almost into the bar. Kris Ross goes face first into the steel cage, and CJ Edwards is following close behind. Rake in the back. We're not going to see a whole lot of pretty wrestling in this one. We're just going to see four men beating the living hell out of each other just like that, as CJ chopping away at Kris Ross and Air Jordan spanking away at the Black Sheep. Go team.
Air Jordan is feeling confident. He's slapping ass.
I mean, he has every right to be confident. In the opening moments here, it's been all Konami code. Ever since Air Jordan flew over the top rope, over the cage, over the barbed wire. Nice over the top senton to Kris Ross. Still on the floor. Air Jordan and Dave Turner. Over the spine of Kris Ross. Oh! Turner almost playing possum there. Lying in wait as CJ Edwards tries to jump on Turner, but Turner catches him and drives him into the steel post. It's very dangerous out there. There's not a lot of room between the ring and the cage. There's nowhere for these guys to go. It's finally all four combatants are at least locked in the cage. Now it's official.
This was an unofficial fight before. There you go. Not sanctioned by JB or the DOA.
Or a bell. Pretty much any bell. Kris Ross now wasting no time, taking back this momentum as Dave Turner is just trying to choke the life out of CJ Edwards on that middle rope there, and now changing it Oh, look, he's dragging him to the, oh no, this is not where you want to be if you're CJ, and Turner just manhandling Edwards.
That steel will cut through flesh.
CJ just getting tossed around in between the ring and that cage there, and I can't stress enough, look how little room there is there. There's nowhere for these guys to go.
Hey, check this shit out.
What's Chris Ross doing?
Oh!
Are you kidding me? Chris Ross flying through the ropes, just sandwiching Air Jordan up against that cage, and Dave Turner's looking to one-up him.
Oh!
Just catapulting CJ into that steel cage, and the Bash Brothers are doing what they do best. Things are looking really good for Konami Code in the opening of this matchup, but now it is all Bash Bros. Cage is just brutal. Turner just hammering on the way at the back of CJ Edwards. Once again, literally just throwing him in between the post and the cage. Turner.
This is legitimately the last place you want to be.
Oh, and Turner.
Oh, they broke the cage open.
Even the solid steel cage cannot contain the action. That is the Bash Brothers and Konami Code. Chris Ross gets sent into the corner. Air Jordan follows up with a beautiful drop kick. He's not done. Scoops him up. Nice power slam by Air Jordan. Looking to take this one home. Only a 2 count there.
I don't know if Air Jordan thought that was actually going to do it.
Who knows if Air Jordan knows where he is after just getting slammed against that cage so many times. Ooh, and a knee to the face to boot. To the ropes goes Chris Ross, and a kick to the face will do the trick.
Maybe not.
It hit, but Air Jordan's got a hard head, and he was swinging from his feet, or from his knees rather. Now on the floor, both Dave Turner and Chris Ross taking it to CJ. This is exactly the strategy they need to keep up. They need to down one opponent, double team the other one, and do as much damage as they can. Utilizing that steel cage over and over again. Dave Turner
is like
he's a sicko, and I like it.
He's playing with his food. Yep. Essentially, is what's happening right now.
He's like a cat toying with a mouse. I know for a fact Dave probably was watching his cat Penny toy with a mouse, and he got this idea. Oh, but tables have turned. As Dave Turner was getting slammed into that cage, Chris Ross coming to the aid of his partner. Quickly
big right hand. Air Jordan is rejuvenated.
Dodging it.
Like he just took a power up.
See, when I took a mushroom, I found on the floor, I had something different happen.
I know, I had to pick you up.
Nicely done by CJ Edwards, and he is just building the momentum, sending Dave Turner face first in the mat with that short stop Hurricane Rana. Konami Code, this is the moment they were looking for to get back in this one, but Chris Ross is still up. Chris Ross able to knee Air Jordan and then clothesline him to the floor, and there it is, keeping the numbers game in play as the Bash Brothers are looking for this signature backdrop neck breaker, and that's gonna be all she wrote for CJ Edwards. 1, 2, go!
You cannot count out Konami Code. They may not be the biggest in the fight, but they may have the biggest heart.
Will the big heart be enough to crown them the tag team champions when all is said, our tag team championship when all is said and done here? Because the Bash Brothers.
Oh my God.
I spoke too soon. I was about to say the Bash Brothers have been one hell of a roll, but right there. CJ with a rolling like neck breaker power slam combination there.
That is impressive that Air Jordan was able to lift up Chris Ross like that.
Gotta wonder if that would have been it, if Dave Turner wasn't able to intervene with that pinfall attempt and a boot to the face of CJ. Springboard, Air Jordan. It's been a long road for the Konami code, and it's going to be even longer. What a lariat by Chris Ross as CJ Edwards trying to get some retribution for his partner. Lands on his feet. Step up Hinsaguri takes Chris Ross down. CJ Edwards may have just used all of the gas he had left in the tank for that one. It's late, it's cold. These four men are beating the hell out of each other. What
big
a
cutter!
What a cutter by CJ. As Chris Ross is trying to take his moment, looking for the advantage.
Oh!
What a package pile driver, and CJ Edwards might be dead. Oh, Chris Ross spent too much time talking shit.
Oh.
Uranagi backbreaker by Air Jordan.
Watch Dave Turner.
Turner has him up. Death Valley driver. Wow. All four of these combatants bringing their A game here. As the inmates of the Asylum watch on. Referee Brad Lee counting these opponents. If he gets to 10, we're just going to count again. This is a crazy cage match, baby. Wait a minute, Konami code first to their feet.
They're getting their bearings.
Dash Brothers quick to follow, but not quick enough.
Trying to figure out what to do.
Nice double boots.
Air Jordan was lucky to fall on the ropes.
Did you hear Chris Ross there? He said that's what happens when two men fight two boys.
Wishes that would happen to me at Scouts Camp.
I thought he's coming at the next show. CJ Edwards left alone in the ring as Air Jordan is just discombobulated on the floor trying to figure things out.
He better figure himself out soon if he wants to win the tag titles.
That's true. The longer he leads his partner to the wolves that are the Bash Brothers, the more damage that's going to be done. But oh no, yep. Some more double team action coming your way by the Bash Brothers. Nicely done. Wait a minute! Almost out of nowhere, flying through the sky with a beautiful missile drop kick. Coming back into play is Air Jordan.
The bird, the plane, no, it's Air Jordan.
Jordan trying to take Dave Turner out of commission here, just stepping on his throat here. Hey, do whatever you want in this matchup. It's all boiled down to this. It's all come to this. Konami code, the Bash Brothers surrounded by steel.
CJ Edwards just using his body as a weapon there.
Four combatants are locked in the cell as, wait a minute, Dave Turner trying to get Jordan up. Jordan was trying to fight for his life on that suplex attempt, but it was not enough as the Black Sheep was able to connect. Dave Turner. Ooh, it looked like he was calling the shots there, but his partner just ran into a big boot.
Oh!
Dave Turner just gets sent to the floor as his partner gets hit with a tornado DDT, and now it's Chris Ross left alone in the ring.
This is Konami Code's chance.
Send Chris Ross to the corner. European uppercut by Jordan. Back elbow by Edwards. Huge forearm by Jordan.
Whoa!
Huge cannonball by Edwards. With a little momentum assist from his partner. 2.5 once again.
I thought this would be extreme, but I cannot believe the length these men are putting their bodies through.
I thought it was just going to be extreme when it was happening on the floor, outside, around the cage, but this extremeness is still happening in the ring. Konami Code and the Bash Brothers bringing everything they got in this Asylum cell match. Air Jordan using his head. Oh, sends Turner to the floor. I don't know if you saw that, but his leg definitely whacked the cage on the way down. And CJ telling his partner to turn around.
Oh!
Nice double team by the Konami Code.
We got new champions!
And it's
The
official.
winners of this match and new DOA Tag Team Champions, the Konami Code.
An absolute banger before the bell even rang. The Konami Code and the Bash Brothers went to war. And this one goes to the Konami Code, regaining their DOA Tag Team Championships. I don't even know if Air Jordan knows what happened.
I think he's coming to and realizing now.
The road was paved with twists, turns, and a whole lot of shenanigans on the part of the Bash Brothers. But at the end of that road, the Konami Code are your new DOA Tag Team Champions. Dave Turner looking on, realizing himself what has happened. As Turner got sent to the floor there, nailed the cage on the way down, he was unable to make the save for his partner Chris Ross. As the Konami Code are standing tall here at DOA, airing of Grievances. What an amazing show. Thanks for tuning in live on IWTV. All thanks to the fine folks over at Cummings Insurance Agency.
We will see you next month, January 7th for DOA. Always be prepared.
Thank you and good night.